Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, power. Infinite power.
Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer.
All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Saturday Night Rocket League as we have the play-in tournament conclusion, the finale tonight here, match number 3. It's win, you make it in the playoffs. It's lose, your season is over. It is going to be exciting. We got 5 banger matchups lined up for you guys coming very, very soon. I'm Rockerman here, going to introduce my little color for tonight, Mr. Mallow. Mallow, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing well, Rocker Man. Thank you for asking. I'm looking forward to all these matchups here tonight. I know we're going for a lot of these here, but super exciting. Always fun to be Saturday Night Rocket League. So I can't wait for us to get started.
Oh yeah, it should be a fun night. Like we said, a lot of matchups on the docket. And first up, we have got the Titan League, where we got match number 3, Venganza versus Grandmasters and Mello. People been talking about this one. People been circling this one. Ren versus Nuggy, the top 2 of the top players in Titan League this season, gonna be going at it. Before we talk a little bit more about them, let's take a quick look at this playoff play-in bracket here, as you guys can kind of see how we got to this point, Mello.
Yeah, and it's not popped up for me yet, but we had a good first day. Dragons, swept the Vengaza here, so that's why they're here tonight. And then on Wednesday, the Grandmasters swept the Blizzard. So hopefully we don't see another sweep tonight. But it really depends who's all playing. Will depend who the score is. So once the Dragons won on Wednesday, they go up to face the Bananas, and so whoever wins this match tonight is going to face the #1 seed Godfathers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. The 7 seed versus the 9 seed. It's bound to be spicy, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get it going. We're just waiting on a couple players to pop in the lobby for us here, but I mean, it should be a good one. It looks like it's gonna be Moifin, Nuggy, and Gamma versus LK, Ren, and Kratos. So it looks like Ren is available there. So I think we're gonna see the star-studded match that we thought of, Mallow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That the talk was Ren the reason why him not being there was a big part of why they're here today. And you can say one player is that much of a difference maker, but overall you're a team, and so you have to be able to get where you want to into the playoffs without a player there. So tonight Ren is here, so we'll see what they do.
Yeah, definitely. And Ren, he's leading the Titan League. He's actually leading all of Nemesis in player rating. So this guy has been far and above the best of the best. 1.254 player rating. That is pretty good. Usually anything over one is about average. So 1.2, that means this guy, 1.25, that means this guy has been just obliterating everyone. 540 average score this season. So I mean, this guy is someone to watch out for. And then Nuggy's no slouch either. He is sitting in all of Nemesis, he's sitting at 8th right now, 1.17. So I mean, Mallow, it's gonna be these two definitely going at it. I think for me, besides the star-studded matchup of Nuggy versus Ren, I think we got to see how these other players are going to perform, because I feel like a lot of pressure is going to be on them to support their stars.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And you add that on top of Saturday Night Rocket League. The lights are shining down on you, so it's gonna be a tough matchup. And yeah, those supporting players, and really, we call them the supporting players, but really they all support each other, right? They're a team. So, but you do have your ones that stand out like Ren and Nuggy. So for sure, you're gonna probably see some possible early mistakes, but not many, because this is Titan. Titan doesn't do that too often. But you're gonna see some early stream nerves, I think, and but they'll come out of it very quickly, I believe.
Yeah, definitely so. I think so, and we're gonna have to see here. It looks like the prediction is up here, folks. So make sure you guys get your predictions out there in the chat. Channel points are running it up. We're about to start. So I guess we're gonna get right into it. Mallow, who do you got in this one? Who is gonna be moving on to the playoffs here? Who's gonna take this one?
Oh, that's a tough one. You put me on the spot like that, man. Ooh, Grandmasters is one of my old orgs, so I love some Nuggy, but I also love Crate and LK and Ren. So it's kind of hard for me, but I think Vengaza is going to edge out Grandmasters. It's going to be close. I think 3-1, but it could go to a game 5, and let's hope that.
Yeah, we will have to see, as it looks like we got everyone joined up in the lobby, ready to kick things off here as we are off and running here. Saturday Night Rocket League is back. It's Grandmasters versus Venganza, and it's Grandmasters taking an early shot, almost putting it in there as they try to start it off, and it's going to be a good one. You mentioned the rosters. Venganza, the 7 seed with LK, Kratos, and Ren, and then the Grandmasters there with Gamba, Moifin, and Nuggy on the pitch here. It is going to be definitely an exciting one to watch here as we are underway. This one popped in the midfield. Kratos is going to find a touch as Nuggy is up. He's going to send this one down into the Venganza zone. LK going to bang this one down a little bit. Gamba waiting for it, trying to find a pass over to Nuggy. Nuggy Can look to take it to the wall over the top of Kratos, off the ceiling, trying to find another touch, passing right down to Gamma, but Ren all over that one, able to deny it away. As this one shot towards the net, Ren has an opportunity, and he's going to put it in, catching the Grandmasters off guard.
Yeah, they did. They were caught off guard big time. I was surprised to see the goal left open like that, but you know, it's early. You're only about 45 seconds in, so you just let that one go and keep going. And if you're the Grandmasters, you want to answer quickly.
Definitely so. Got to find a way to answer back here early on. Venganza, that is a great start for them. They were the 7th seed in the regular season. Not going to find the 7th seed now here as they are fighting, as they lost on Monday night. The Dragons claiming that 7th seed, but Venganza can still make it in the playoffs with a win here. They would just become the 8th seed after this. Same with the Grandmasters trying to find their way into that 8th seed. This one into the corner. Ren gonna find a 50. Gamma blocks him off in the midfield. Opportunity now. Kratos blocked a little bit. Ren gonna help him out. So Dembo comes through. This one off the wall. Moifin finding a touch. Gamma gonna take control. Aerial in this one up. Looking for a flip reset. Can't quite find it though. As Kratos just gonna get in his way here. This one, opportunity just shot right towards the net, but can easily clear it away. As Gamma taking this one up, sending it down. Find the air dribble, just sending it into the corner. This one pops up. Moifin up for this one. Found a touch and found that flip reset, but Kratos all over that one. These two teams looking for something here. As the bump comes through. And there hasn't been too many crazy opportunities quite yet. We saw the one Mallow that kind of caught Grandmasters off guard. We haven't really seen many great opportunities from either side yet.
No, we haven't, but they're starting to come out with the bumps and demos, and so that's going to create some opportunities, and that's what, you know, for either team, that's what you want to see is those opportunities come through.
Yeah, there is almost one right here. Moifin can't quite find the touch, and LK gonna pop it out just enough. Moifin again can't find the touch. It's gonna allow Ren to take control. A lot of boost. Has LK to his left. What can he do? Finding a 50. Gonna pop it in the midfield. LK and Kratos both going for that one. It's just thrown off the corner. Looking to be sent off. So it was an opportunity to find someone. Another pass in midfield. Nuggy trying to send this one down. It's gonna fall in the midfield. A shot opportunity. Moifin can't quite make it on though. As Ren is gonna clear it out. Kratos on the touch. He's got a little bit of space. Throw it off the back. We're looking for the double, but Gamma, great backboard defense. Able to clear that one away. As Ren now putting it in, sending this one out. It's the Grandmasters. The Grandmasters now looking to get on the attack. Okay, sending this out. Looking for Kratos, who finds a 50 in the midfield. Ren looking for this touch, trying to find it. Moifin gonna get that one and the boost. As this one's sent back in. Gonza still holding on to that 1-goal lead they snuck out with earlier. Snuggy by 1. Gamma gonna help him out by 2. It's just Ren 1-on-2. Watch out, Ren, and he can't save that one. Gamma puts it in. Moifin harassing.
Finally, on their 6th shot, they were able to get a goal here, and you know, great harassment there by Moifin to throw Ren off of the game and Gamma with a goal there.
Hey, and you know, sometimes what you got to do, you catch Venganza out of whack there, and then Gamma just able to flick it over the top. Ren didn't have enough boost to make that save, and Moifin was all over him. Able to make that happen. Nice little play there, almost able to go in. Kratos leaving it for Ren. It almost works out. Another opportunity here, but Moifin there just in time. As Venganza looking to set this one up. Kratos in the air, might have a flip reset, going underneath, gonna 50 it through, but just can't quite turn it on net. As that one was another great opportunity for Venganza as Ren blocks this one in. Ren dropping it down for the pass. Kratos putting it in.
Beautiful pass there. Way to shoot that ball in there, Kratos, because that was a cluster right there. There was a lot of bodies, so good placement there. It looks like it actually may have bounced off of one of the defenders there at the end.
And Kratos, we were watching him in that last matchup that they played on Monday. Unfortunately, Venganza couldn't quite squeak it out, but he was definitely one of the players to watch without Ren. And now with Ren back, he's definitely going to be in those opportunities to find those scoring shots, as he does there. As now Ren taking it to the ceiling. Ren going to find a flip reset, sending it down, almost able to flick it over as Kratos. Instead, we've got a minute remaining. The Grandmasters, once again, got to try to find the answer. Good fake by LK. Able to get all of Nuggy's boost. He sends it right back down. Gamma. Get it cleared off to the side. Kratos all over that one, banging it towards the net. Nuggy makes the touch, but it's still dangerous. He's going to find the 50 off to the corner. And 40 seconds here, Mallow. The Grandmasters trying to get on the attack. What do they got to do to break through here?
Well, they need to create an opportunity. So the same thing that was happening to Ren getting bullied and stuff, they need to do that again and bully and get a shot opportunity. Oh, as LK makes a beautiful save to be able to create that opening.
And that one is almost a huge opportunity as the final seconds are ticking down. 10 seconds. Grandmasters need to find a goal here. Moifman tries to put in the midfield. Opportunity there. No one from the Grandmasters can connect. LK could find the dagger with Moifman. Able to keep it up. It just has to touch the ground. This one gonna be 50 now. Can they get back to it? They cannot. And Venganza gonna come through in game number 1 and take the victory.
Yeah, great job there by Venganza, and as the players are leaving the lobby for some reason. But great job there. So the only thing I can see is the stats on the stream once it pops up. So there we go. The shots ended up leveling out here. 2-1 victory by Venganza, but the saves by Nuggy, 5 saves, but just couldn't get the offense to get that second or third goal in.
Yeah, they couldn't quite find their way through. I mean, they found the one opportunity. It was a great play. They kind of caught Venganza on the overcommit and then just harassed Ren, who didn't have any boost in net, and they made it happen. But yeah, now heading into game 2, you have to wonder, Mallow, that doesn't necessarily seem like something you can sustain going into game 2. I'm not sure how they could, how are they going to find some better opportunities, or maybe they can find more of those opportunities?
Yeah, they need to figure out something here, and so they're going to ask themselves, okay, what worked? That one goal, and let's see if we can replicate that, because that's what you want to do right now, is be able to do what is successful and see if you can make it happen.
Yeah, definitely. So we are going to have to see if the Grandmasters can battle back here. This one fired off the wall. Kratos going to send it out a demo. It's going to open up some space as Ren is up. Not a lot of boost. We're just going to bang it back down, forcing Moifman to find that touch. This one banged out in the midfield. Nuggy gonna send this one high off the backboard. No one quite there for Grandmasters. Venganza's able to clear it back. Moifman gonna take control here. He's over the top of one, but this one fired back at the net. Almost gonna go in. Kratos almost found it. Nuggy doing a little dance there, trying to send it in. But Venganza better to it there. They're able to clear it out. Ren. This one, we popped up. Okay, maybe trying to hit it into Ren as Kratos is there off the backboard. Venganza maybe caught it a little bit. No, but okay, it's going to be back. Flip reset coming through. Opportunity going to go through. Gamma puts it in.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, man, I was like, oh, what's going to happen here? Because I'm watching both Nuggy and Gamma go for this, and I'm like, oh, what are they doing here? And all Gamma was doing was just kind of slowing it down just a little bit, or maybe a pinch there, it looked like. But either way, Ren was not ready for it.
Yeah, and that's a tough one to read. You don't know who's going to hit it, how fast it's going to go, and where it's going to find the back of the net. And Grandmasters did good to get back to that one and find the goal here to give themselves a great opportunity to possibly take this game 2, starting it out early. This one out in the midfield. When he popped up high, Grandmasters not a lot of boost. Venganza looking to keep this pressure going. Moifman gonna end up clearing it out as Ren taking this one off the backboard. Gonna try to stay with it here. Gonna run out of boost, but gonna find the flip reset over the top. Nice little play. LK just trying to find it through the back of the net. Gamma though able to get on the defensive end. As this one, great opportunity, and Ren is gonna catch Grandmasters out. They were just sitting there waiting, it looks like.
Yeah, Kratos got a nice little 50 there, popped it right up for Ren, and Ren was able to knock it in and sneak it right by the Grandmasters there, tied up 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe the Grandmasters just weren't quite in the position. It looks like they just didn't want to get up for that ball, but you give a great player like Ren an opportunity like that, they're gonna make you pay 99 times out of 100. As they do there, able to tie it back up here. Kratos off the side. Kratos might have a flip reset, but Gamma gonna pinch that one out. LK can't quite find the touch. It's just Ren back there. Ren all alone once again. He can't find it through, and Gamma puts it home. And it seems like we got a common theme here.
Yeah, I think they figured out what they need to do. We were talking about what strategy do they need to employ, and it's bump and confuse the last man, which in this case has always been Ren. 2-1 Grandmasters.
Yeah, and it's worked. That's the third goal they've had where Ren has been the last one back, and just he's doing the best he can. But sometimes there's not much you can do when you got 2 or even 3 Titan League players raining down on you in a 1v3, and all these times Ren couldn't quite get it away. Now the Grandmasters are back in the lead here in game number 2. Moifin over the top. A demo came through on the back end. Moifin just trying to get a midfield. Demo comes through again, and Gamma gonna put it in. Gamma with the hat trick.
Gama's doing work this series. Nice little demo there by Moifin after he hits the ball here. Actually, no, that was Gama. Nice demo there by Gama, and I think there was 2 demos on the Vengaza team there.
Yeah, and I think Gama has all 4 goals for the Grandmasters. He's definitely got all 3 in this game. I think he had the one in the last game as well. So Gama really putting in some work here, stepping up, and that's what we talked about. We know what Nuggy's gonna do. We know what Ren's gonna do, but what is everyone else gonna do on this pitch here? And Gamma stepped up big in their match on Wednesday and stepping up big right now. He's got 3. Nuggy trying to drop it down. This one popping up. Gamma blocks it. Moifin diving in this one, throwing it off the backboard. Not quite going to make it happen. It's Kratos slowing it down just a little bit. Not a lot of boost. Gamma denied him away there. Ren looking to keep it back in. Moifin going to find a touch. This one a little bit awkward, but Nuggy just enough to get back to it. This one popped up high. Kratos with an opportunity. A shot towards net. They try to find another there. Actually just going to steal the boost. Able to keep it back in. 2 Venganza members on the sidewall there. As Gamma can't quite connect on that one. Ren diving in. This ball rolling down. Going to be by 2. Just LK back there. Shot towards net. LK has to make the touch. He does. This one hanging around. A bump comes through. Ren trying to get it out, but Nuggy just waiting there. A lot of boost to work with. Trying to find the redirect. Trying to get it out of the midfield, but not quite able to. And Moifin got to race back. This one off the back when he can't find the touch. It's open. And Nuggy going to be dunked out by a big crate.
Nuggy had a fantastic attempt there to try and save that ball, but it was to no avail. Crate was ready for it either way, and we now got ourselves a ball game here. 3-2, 123 left.
And Venganza, a great answer there. Able to catch the Grandmasters on the rotation there this time. As no one quite wants to touch that ball yet. This one pops up in the midfield. Opportunity. Ren can't quite connect there. This one, a demo comes through. Another opportunity here for Grandmaster. This one popped up. Nuggy can't connect. Ren might have an open net to shoot at, and he is going to place it perfectly bottom left to tie it up.
Holy cow. I never thought that we would see the game get tied like this so quickly. Ren able to sneak it by, just like how they were able to do it in game 1, and they're repeating their same successes now.
Yeah, they found it again. It looks like just not quite the pass that Moifin was looking for, and I think Nuggy got a little bit too far. And this one popped up. Nuggy, watch out there. It's off the backboard. Another follow-up attempt. Just gonna shoot it in, but oh my goodness, what a save on the goal line last second, possibly keeping their season alive. The Grandmaster's still there, making the save. My goodness, Mallow, what a play.
Oh, that was a beautiful save. Back-to-back saves, really. That was incredible. And so now, you know, if you're the Grandmasters, you got to start thinking, what do we need to do to try and edge them out here to at least, you know, tie the series up?
Yeah, definitely so. They got 30 seconds remaining. Try to tie this up, otherwise they might be falling to a 2-0 deficit. You don't want to get in that situation, as this one popped down. Kratos coming through off the sidewall. Opportunity, but denied away. Gamma with a great touch. This one still in the midfield. Nuggy, he's going to find one. Ren sending it down. Ren, what can Ren do here? When he 50'd out. Opportunity now for Kratos, who sends it off the backboard. Dangerous ball. No one can connect. LK coming through. It's going to go off a defender. LK gets it in.
Oh, man, I think that was off of Gamma, too. Oh, man, that's so unfortunate. I don't know if anyone else was able to get a piece of that if it did.
Oh, Moifin is there.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's there. He's there, but 4-3. 3 seconds left. You got to do something now.
Yeah, going to take a miracle here. At the end, do they have some magic in on this ball? When he popped up, Kratos just banging it far and away. Nuggy can't connect to that one, and Venganza gonna come back from the deficit. I believe they were down 3-1 to Mallow. Gonna end up winning this one regulation 4-3.
Oh, and I know that's a big hit to the mental if you're the Grandmasters, because you thought for sure you had this game under wraps, and here we are looking at, you know, a 2-0 deficit, and now you got to run the gauntlet against them to win and get into the playoffs.
Yeah, and your season now on the line here, heading into this game number 3, and I mean, Mallow, they didn't play too bad. It just, you know, Venganza, they just had the better plays at the very end there. They just, you know, they were able to do what they needed to do. They had a lot of shots on the board. It was 14 shots from Venganza, so they just really turned up the pressure at the end, and it kind of just caught the Grandmasters out.
Yeah, it did. It sure did. And you know, if you're Venganza, you're gonna keep your eye on uh, Gamma there, or Gamma, I should say. But you can't rule out LK or Ren either. So it's kind of tough. You want to try and uh, keep or sorry, do the sweep. But if you're Grandmasters, who what do? You make sure, see if Ren's on the defense. He's been having trouble on the defense when it comes to 2v1s, which of course, trust me, I don't want Titan players against me on the pitch. So, seeing two or three of them, like you mentioned, yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, it could be. It's definitely scary to be in those situations, especially you've got a lot of great players here in the Titan League. This has probably been one of the most competitive seasons in Titan League in Nemesis history. So we know we've got some great players on the pitch here. Everything was so close. There was 15 teams in contention on the final day of the season. So that just shows you how close these players are in skill level. And now it's up to the Grandmasters. What kind of skill level do they have left in the tank here to try to keep their season alive? Will it be enough to send them on to 2 weeks from now in the playoffs? They're going to have to start here. They're going to have to pull their reverse sweep. But they need to start in game 3. Gamma now looking to make a touch, trying to send this one in the midfield. This ball going to be popped up high. LK looking to get to it. Going to find a 50. There's Moifin. Going to take control, send this one up there. Going to try to find a 50 off the corner. But Ren all over this one. Got some space here. Gamma is up though, challenging. It would cut him off pretty early. As LK sends it back in. Moifin, a little bit of a side flip. Dangerous ball here. A little bit of panic though. Banuggi gonna help him out as they clear it away. And there've been a couple of those, Mallow, where it seemed like the Grandmasters are panicking. His 1% attempt there, Ren can't quite get it through. But the Grandmasters have been panicking just a little bit on defense, and they're gonna pay again. And Kratos puts it home.
Yeah, the panicking and unable to clear is really killing the Grandmasters right now. And the Venganza team is taking advantage of it. 1-0 here, 3:35.
Yeah, there has been, it seems like a lot of side flips, a lot of miscommunication recently. And this one, just an open net.
Oh.
LK puts it in off the kickoff there.
And there was a demo too somewhere. I don't know if it was beneficial or anything, but it might have been that rotating player coming back in the goal. But just wide open goal, 2-0. You're already down early. You got to come up with something if you're the Grandmasters.
Yeah, not only are you down 2-0 in the series, but down 2-0 in this game. And now really, you got to try to make a miracle happen. There's an opportunity there. Nuggy is going to clear it away. And who is going to step up for the Grandmasters? It's not going to be anyone right there as Kratos puts another one in.
Oh man, another goal. That's not what you want to see either. But right now, we've seen it happen. Venganza was down 3-1, so it's possible. We can't count them out just yet. But the way Grandmasters have been playing, we'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely so. They have shown that they can score multiple goals in a game. Saw them score 3 in game number 2. They're gonna have to score 4 in this one. This one out of the midfield. Gamma trying to catch Ren, his last man back there. Almost did it again. Grandmasters tried to find that opportunity. Gamma tried to squeak it in, but Ren gonna find a touch. This one 50'd over the top of one. LK is there. He can't find the touch. He's gonna be bumped. Ren looking to take control there, trying to stay in front of this ball. Gamma trying to find a favorable 50 for his team, but can't get it that time as Nuggy's there. Opportunity, gonna send it off the corner, but that one gonna be pitched beautifully by Ren. Able to send it out. LK sending it towards the net, but not quite on target here. Grandmasters trying to find one quick. Nuggy gonna find that one. 50 comes through, and the demo gonna get it by one. Another demo comes through. Nuggy off the corner. Can he find this angle? Not quite. Moifin coming in for the shot. He puts it in, and Grandmasters, they might be back in this thing.
Oh yeah, and we haven't said much about Moifin this series, but here he is scoring here to try and get his team some momentum going for his team. And so 3-1, 2:32.
Yeah, definitely, that's what they needed right there as we approach the halfway point. Moifin stepping up with a big goal, perfectly placed off the fake from Nuggy. And now, can they find another? It will be Venganza finding one more, try to send themselves to the playoffs with a date. The Godfathers, excuse me. This one out of the midfield. Moifin with an opportunity off the backboard of Kratos. He's gonna make a touch, able to get to the corner. It's okay, gonna help him out. Nuggy able to keep it in, but he's bumped away for his efforts. Ren gonna take control. Every second that goes by is a second closer to the playoffs. The Grandmasters, they know they're gonna have to be the ones on the attack, but they gotta find their moments. This one off the backboard. Okay, almost there. Moifin able to send it down. It's just Ren back, waiting. Gonna find a one-touch. Nuggy again off the ceiling. Ren gonna find that touch. Kratos sending it towards the backboard. Gamma gonna connect. This one up in the midfield. Dangerous ball, and Ren is gonna put it in.
I don't think they were ready for that touch there. No, Moifin was kind of sitting there waiting, but I don't think he was ready for that to come back at him.
Yeah, and that one just bounces perfectly off the corner. A great 50 out in the midfield, and Ren strikes it home. And with a minute 40, the Grandmasters might be counting their lucky stars here. They might be going home. This one off the sidewall, out in the midfield. Kratos is there. Opportunity for a fake. Looking for the shot there. He wouldn't get it in the corner, but Kratos just there. Couldn't get it by all three. Unfortunately for the Grandmasters. The defending champions here. Gonna have to find a miracle as this one bounced off the backboard. Moifin gonna get a touch, able to clear it away. But Mallow, a minute 10 seconds remaining here. You need to find 3 goals, or otherwise your season is over. What are you thinking right here?
Things are looking bleak right now for the Grandmasters, but you don't want to give up just yet. You got to find some quick goals, and you got to go ahead and score now. So, demo or try to make the defensive player uncomfortable like you've been doing in the past game.
Yeah, definitely so, and they've got 45 seconds to do it here. Kratos opts one on the midfield. Dangerous ball off to the corner. Moifin trying to turn it back around. Another attempt there, but it's going to be denied away as they need to find some quickly here. This one's sent down. 30 seconds remaining. They need to find 3. It's time to start praying here as this one off the backboard. Nuggy gonna send this one out. Trying to find another touch. Gonna fake it around here, but the time, every second is ticking away here on the Grandmaster season. They gotta find one quickly here, but it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to, as this one is gonna be blocked in the midfield. And with 10 seconds remaining here, Mallow, it is gonna be all she wrote. Venganza gonna pull off the sweep, and they will be heading on to the playoffs.
Yeah, congratulations to Venganza here. Unfortunate for the Grandmasters. They were a great team this season, just like you alluded to before. 15 out of the 16 teams in contention on last day of the regular season, and that's even with the increase in the player salary too. So we had 2025 or something like that as our max. So we started to see those 2,000 plus players at closer to their normal salary, which means they had to play with less than desirable players, but they were able to get 15 teams like this. So that's pretty impressive. So yeah, Venganza sorry, I pulled a U there. Godfather's playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be an interesting one there. Yeah, both those names are sound the same. They start with the G, end with the TERS. So definitely, or close to that. You know what I mean. Close enough to that. But Venganza, I mean, Mallow, it was just an impressive performance. I mean, we didn't see that. We saw them on Monday without Ren. And let me tell you, I mean, it's just night and day, like a completely different team.
Yeah, it really was. Even despite some of the defensive blunders there, what if you get a good run like that, two or 3 versus 1 like that, even the best player is going to have issues, right? So that's going to be expected. So, but yeah, it's definitely night and day when you compare to the game earlier this week.
Yeah, definitely so. And well, congratulations to Venganza. Unfortunately, the defending champions, Grandmasters, are down, which means we're going to have a new champion this season, which is always exciting. Let's take one more quick look as now the playoff bracket is finalized here. So Grandmasters, unfortunately, go down. Venganza is going to slide into that 8th seed, a matchup with the Godfathers. We've also got Vanguard versus Gravity, Inferno versus Nebula, and then Bananas versus Dragons. So a lot still to be determined, Mallow. Now that we got the matchup set, which one are you looking at here as we head into the first round in 2 weeks?
Oh man, I think the Bananas and Dragons is going to be great. Vanguard and Gravity, really, they're all going to be great. You're playing for the largest prize pool in Nemesis history here too, so there's a lot to play for. So, Venganza, Godfathers is going to be another banger. I can't wait. I can't wait to see them all.
Yeah, definitely so. And I'm definitely circling that Venganza Godfathers matchup. I think people have been saying, I don't know, don't want to disrespect the Godfathers, but with how close Titan League has been this season, people have been saying these play-in teams can definitely give them a run for their money. And with what we just saw from Venganza in that game, in that series, I think that they could possibly give the Godfathers a run for their money there, possibly take down the 1 seed. So we are going to have to see here on that one. But with that being said, I think we are going to head to a short break. But when we come back, we are going to have another spicy matchup as we're going to be headed to the Novice League. Mallow, you've seen a couple of these teams. We've got Spitfires versus Ignite. What are you looking forward to? Obviously, we'll talk a little bit more when we get into that matchup. But what are you looking forward to in that one?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing how Tripwire and the Ignite team is going to fare off against Spitfires here. It's going to be a great matchup.
Yeah, definitely will. And yeah, we'll discuss that a little bit more after we take a short break. Make sure you guys stick around. Coming up next, win or go home, Spitfires versus Ignite. Who's going to move on to the playoffs to take on the number one Wisps? That is going to be determined. But we're going to take a short break, and we'll see you guys back here in a few.
When you say my name, when you're thinking it out loud, but I love those days when there's no one else around. I can feel your heart close to mine. In the night, my sleep talking about you with me. I could die just thinking about you when you're not with me. Oh, this time you fill my head and then my daydreams of you. In the night, my sleep talking about you with me. I could die just thinking about you when you're not with me. Oh, this time you fill my head and then my daydreams. sleep talking about you with me. I could die just thinking about you and you're not with me. All this time, you fill my head and all my daydreams of you. In the night, I sleep talking about you with me. I could die just thinking about you and you're not with me. All this time, you fill my head and all my daydreams of you.
This joint right here is going out to everybody. This joint right here is going out to everybody.
right, what is going on, everybody? We are back for matchup number 2 as we're moving on to the Novice League for another spicy one. We got the Spitfires taking on Ignite, two teams who have been around the postseason for a while. Some historic teams. Ignite making that insane playoff run a couple seasons ago as the lowest seed to ever win a championship as the 10 seed. This Ignite team, number 9, looking to kind of add on to that legacy there. They got to go against the Spitfires, who have been champions before in the Novice League, have been battling. It's going to be a good one. I'm Rockerman, back in the booth, joined once again by Mr. Mallow. Mallow, how are you doing? We got a sweep in the last one, but we gotta get on to the Novice League.
Yeah. We're going from the tippity top down to the I can't think of one for the bottom here, but all the way down to the bottom, and it's gonna be an absolute banger. Can't wait to see what's gonna happen here. You know, we were getting some things coming through there, Rocker Man, from the Spitfire side, and it looks like they're okay now. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it looks like I Dug Your Grave maybe having some connectivity issues on his own end. Nothing with the Rocket League servers this time, so it's a little bit on his own end, but hopefully we'll pray for him. Hopefully it will all be good here, and they'll have a nice, fair, even matchup against Ignite here. 7 versus 9. It's going to definitely be a good one. I'm pulling up the bracket on the stream right now so you guys can see, and I'm gonna throw it to you, Mallow. We've had a lot of great play-in matches so far. What do you make of the ones that have happened so far, and what do you make of the one tonight?
Well, you know, the Fusion easily handling the Spitfires on Monday, going in to the playoffs to face Frost, and you know that's going to be a good matchup. I can't wait to watch that one. You know, we'll talk more about playoffs later, but you know they got to this place tonight. The Spitfires did, and then Ignite, they swept the Gorgons in what looked like easy fashion. I'm not sure what was going on there. I would have expected a different matchup there. So maybe it was an off night, but you know, when you're in play-ins, Rocker Man, you can't have an off night because you could be gone.
Yeah, definitely so. And yeah, one mistake could send these teams home here. And, you know, one great performance could move them on to the playoffs. And both these teams, you know, they're not looking ahead too far. They do want to win this matchup, but if they do win, they got to face the 18-0 Wisps, which is going to be a tall tale. But hey, you know, this is the time. The one thing I do love about the play-in tournament that kind of spices up the playoffs is these, you know, these lower teams that kind of squeak into the playoffs. They get to prepare. They get to kind of roll it up here, give themselves more of a chance, build some momentum for the playoffs. So maybe one of these two teams can carry it over against the Wisps. But looks like we got everyone in the lobby here, Mallow. The prediction is up in the chat. Looks like people are going with Ignite here, at least in the prediction right now. No one's on the Spitfires end quite yet, but still time to get some channel points down, maybe get some odds in your favor. But Mallow, who do you got in this one? Who is going to take this matchup and move on to the 8th seed?
Oh man, you know, I kind of going with Chet right now. I think Ignite's going to edge him out here. You know, with the additional possibility of, you know, one of the players for Spitfires having issues. Will we see a sweep? I think it's going to be likely, but you know, you don't ever want to see a sweep, right? So I'm thinking 3-1, maybe 3-2. Maybe we'll see the Ignite squeak away here. I do see the yellow ping there on Dug Your Grave, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll have to hope and pray that for his sake that it's good, but we're going to have to see here as we're going to get into match number 1. A couple quick shout-outs before we start this one off. Shout out to Hydro RL for 21 months and Grab Effect coming back for 21 months. Appreciate the support, guys. And why don't we get on into this matchup here as we have got these two teams going at it. Spitfires versus Ignite. The winner is going to move on to the playoffs. We got the Spitfires in the blue tonight with Grebsy, I Dug Your Grave, and Neons. And then Ignite with Alpaca, Tripwire, and Lil Nyquil 76. So definitely a lot of great players. Mallow, I know we mentioned it at the end of the last matchup, but who are you looking out for on Ignite and Spitfires in this matchup?
You know, for Ignite, I'm looking out for, and you might think I'm a little crazy here, but the one you want to look out for here is actually going to be Nyquil. You got to see what he does to help out Tripwire here, because Tripwire is definitely going to be a part of this game big time. And then for the Spitfires, you're gonna want to look out for Grebsy. See what Grebsy can do with, you know, Doug having his issues. Doug's a big part of this team, but really Grebsy, you're gonna have to see what he does to step up here because Neon's he's going to do his part with the defense, except right there as Tripwire is able to get one in right past him.
Yeah, and Tripwire gonna squeak that one in. Looks a little triple commit from the Spitfires. As this one gonna find the back of the net. Alpaca gonna leave it off in the net. So a tough one there to start it off for the Spitfires. But Ignite happy to get on the board. You mentioned it. Tripwire is gonna be the one to watch out for sure. Or one of them at least. I know you mentioned NyQuil, but I'm looking at Tripwire. He definitely popped off in their series on Wednesday. A big reason why they were able to get that sweep. Let's see if they can do it yet again. As we're into this one, this ball into the corner now. The 50 going to come through. Neon's high off the ceiling. NyQuil and try to find a touch. Tripwire out of the midfield. Doug has an opportunity. Neon's just going to take it away from him, send it back to the corner. And I think that'll probably be the big story to watch out here on the Spitfires. And how much can Doug do? How much do his teammates trust him to do, Mala? Because obviously there are a couple issues.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's. I know Grebsy and Neon's play quite a bit of threes and stuff outside of the league. So, I think they do have some good chemistry. So that might actually work out for them or at least put them in their favor there. Now, the question is, how much will it help? We'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely so. As let's see this ball popping in the midfield. Grebsy can't quite make the touch. And yeah, it's really going to be on those two to try to step up, Neon's and Grebsy, see if they can make it happen. In this one up in midfield. Neon's gonna send this one up high, but Tripwire gonna find a touch, sending it back in, and Grebsy off the sidewall out in the midfield. This one not the best touch from Alpaca, could lead to an opportunity. Neon's has a chance, but Tripwire able to cut it off as Neon's is bumped out of the way over the top of one. Alpaca drops it down. Neon's trying to get in the midfield. Grebsy just a little bit too close on that one. It's sent down and popped back. Neon's now throwing off the sidewall, looking for another touch. Can't find it. Tripwire sending this one in. Doug Your Grave in the corner, going to find control. This one pops out. Grebsy going to send it down. Little NyQuil is there. Can throw it off the backboard. Neon's going to find a touch. Able to keep that one in. This one bumped off. Tripwire trying to keep this one around as he pops down the midfield. Huge opportunity, but Neon's able to get there just in time to clear it away. And a couple opportunities from both these sides, Mallow, but it does seem like, I think we were blessed with a Titan game in the first one, so this does seem just a lot slower than the last matchup.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it is. It's I won't say it's painfully slower, but it is definitely much slower than the Titan game, and you're seeing a lot more double commits and a lot more whiffs on the ball, which you just got done watching the top of the crop here, the cream of the crop, if you will, go against it or go at it. So yeah, it's a little different, but that's the beauty of this league here, Novice League, is watching all of the whiffs and the oh my goodness, NyQuil able to sneak one in there.
Yeah, that one's not going to be a whiff or a miss right there. It's going to be a snipe bar down ski right there as NyQuil hits it in, and Doug Your Grave just couldn't quite get up to that one. Big Knight going to put themselves up 2-0 here in game number 1, trying to keep the ball rolling in their Wednesday performance. Alpaca now off the backboard looking for that double, can't quite find it as Neon's going to clear it out. Neon's now going to have an opportunity, trying to send it in the midfield, throwing it towards net. Tripwire finds a touch. Opportunity for a follow, but Little NyQuil is going to be the one to make that happen. As this one thrown off the backboard and cleared out just momentarily as it's popped up. NyQuil dribbling in the midfield, able to get it off to the corner. Not quite going to find where you wanted to. Those Grebsy there being blocked up by NyQuil. Dropping down in the midfield opportunity, but instead Alpaca just going to try to take control of this ball, keeping this one in. Trying to find a 50. This one going to be blocked up. Neon's pinching it off the ceiling. Opportunity down to Grebsy. Grebsy trying to take control, but Tripwire all over that one. Able to send it in there. Send it away. This one popping in midfield. Alpaca off the backboard. Huge opportunity. NyQuil trying to find it through. Can't find that one though. As now it's up to the Spitfires. They need to find two real quick here. Neon's got to watch out. Going to be hunted down for a demo. As that one going to be pinched away. As that one heads back in the Spitfire zone. It might just be too much from the handle. This one blocked in and definitely going to do it here as that one floats down. But Ignite, they're going to come through here, Mallow, with a game 1 victory.
Yeah, it definitely showed there in that game where Doug was having his internet issues. I wonder if he's got some downloads going on his PC and he doesn't realize it or something. I know I've done that personally, where Epic was updating other games. And yeah, it's tough. So hopefully they can bounce back here. Great job though by Ignite. They put some pressure on. They had 8 shots to Spitfire's 3. Um, but we saw the saves by Neons and Grebsy, so it was they did have some defense in there.
Yeah, they definitely did here. And, if you're Spitfires, unfortunately, they've only got 3 people on their roster. It's why you always want to try to get 4. I know sometimes I don't think it was possible for them to sign a 4th within the MMR boundaries, but that's why you always want to have a 4th just in case there's any issues like this. But they're gonna have to try to play through it the best they can, Mallow. But how are you gonna go about this here as we head into game number 2? How do you try to play around the issues that Doug your Grave might be having?
That's a tough one to answer right there, because it's something that you don't see too often. And really what you have to do is, I would think you would probably want to go for more demos and bumps here, because I really didn't see that too much from the Spitfires there. They were kind of on defense most of the time. So you want to create some opportunities like we talked about in the Titan game. But in Novice, when you do that, the opportunities should be a little bit easier and could come more handy.
Definitely so, as Alpaca is going to start the scoring out here for Ignite.
Oh, man. Just got over Neon's. Not sure what he was doing there. And Doug, I think he was just trying to throw his car in the way, and Alpaca was just able to put it right behind him. Good placement.
Yeah, nice little pop-up. Able to put that one in. Able to find that one. And, yeah, I guess, you mentioned some bumps and demos. Yeah, if I'm the Spitfires here, if I'm Neon and Grebsy, I think they were kind of trying it out in game 1. They were having Doug mostly stay back on the defensive end. Wait a minute, here's an opportunity. Doug gonna find a 50, and Neon's gonna put it in, and well, maybe he might be back a little bit more towards normal.
Oh, that was a nice 50 there by Doug. Beautiful job. Neon's was up for it. I think Doug was going for a demo or a bump there, and I think someone had to go up for it to avoid it.
Yeah, I think so, and it worked out as a 50. Gonna pop in midfield. And yeah, I think Grebsy and Neon just have to be aggressive here. Have to be not afraid to challenge the ball and try to get that pressure on. As they're able to get one there. It's tripwire in midfield, banging this one down. Neon's got to make that touch. Able to clang into the corner. There's a little NyQuil sending this one off the backboard. A bit of a control there. NyQuil popping this one up high. Here's an opportunity. That one off the backboard. Follow-up attempt there. Oh no, it's going to slide by. The 50 coming through. Tripwire can't quite get it home though. And this one still dangerous. Neon's trying to get to it. But that one off the post again. And it's going to be out of the net there. Ignite so close. Alpaca still hunting there. Going to slide it through. And finally it goes in. Ignite the onslaught. And they break through.
Oh man, those corners and the sides were just magnets right there. That ball did not want to go anywhere else there until the end. Alpaca finally able to knock it in, and the offensive pressure is already showing from Ignite.
Yeah, it really is, and that was some great pressure from them as they're able to get the lead right back. 2-1 fashion. Neon's gonna take control. 50 coming through, pops out in midfield. Neon's looking for Doug on the side there. Neon's going to try to get this one out. Not a lot of boost to work with. Trying to flip to that one, but can't quite make it happen as Doug is there. He can't quite connect. This ball still in Spitfire zone. Here comes Tripwire looking for a shot. It's going to be slow, though, as Doug tries to get it out. Neon's 15 to the cross. Doug going to try to get to this one. Heading up the wall. Alpaca with a quick 50, but able to clear it down. Doug, your grave. Going to find a touch. This one bouncing off the corner. Could be an opportunity. Alpaca finds a touch. Grebsy throwing this one off the backboard. Could be a dangerous ball, but great clear by Alpaca. Able to get that one out. There's 2 Spitfires members. Gonna double commit there, but not gonna make him pay quite yet. NyQuil maybe got a little bit far. Doug has an opportunity, but gonna flip right by that one. Not able to make it happen as NyQuil banging it towards the backboard. Good touch by Neons. Able to clear it out, and Spitfires trying to get some pressure. It seems like they're looking, I feel like they're looking a little bit better than they did in game 1 though, Mallow.
Oh yeah, they are, and it might be Doug getting used to it as well, which definitely will help. But sometimes it might not. It's not enough at the moment, but maybe we'll see some more offense here soon by the Spitfires.
Oh, we might be seeing some offense from Ignite there as a huge miss on the backboard, and Alpaca gonna put it in.
Cursed again. Caster's curse. Oh man, Alpaca with the hat trick here, I believe. Oh man, he's got 3 goals on 4 shots. So the Ignite team right now, they're on fire.
Yeah, they definitely are here representing the Firestorm Org, who's got 3 teams on stream yet again tonight. They had quite a few teams in the play-in, so they're all trying to advance to the playoffs with a win here. Face off against those undefeated Wisps. As this one out in the midfield, Alpaca was looking for more. So Demo is going to find its way through. Doug with an opportunity, able to clear it down. Here comes Doug again, trying to make it happen. Alpaca can't find the touch, but now able to clear it into the corner. Neon's thought about going for this one, backed up a little bit further. It's Grebsy gonna get this one in, and Mallow with a minute 40. I just want to see the Spitfires. You got to go aggressive here. I feel like they're playing very passive right now. I just want to see Neons and Grebsy just go all out and try to put the pressure on.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they need to kind of treat it like a twos game there. Oh, as Doug is able to get a goal there, I think someone on the Spitfires also went with him. But that's exactly what you got to do. Is you gotta go there and just go forward and push hard like they did there.
Yeah, they do, and Doug gonna put that one in. Neons is right there with them. Fortunately, they didn't collide and mess that one up, but they're able to find it through. So Doug finds a goal there. And this one, oh no, a dangerous ball. Alpaca puts it in again, his fourth.
That was a beautiful little pinch play with the ground. Alpaca with his fourth now. He is, we talk about Tripwire and we talk about NyQuil, trying to step up, but really Alpaca is the one stepping up right now, Rocker Man.
Yeah, definitely so. The captain coming up big for his team there. That's 4 goals. As Ignite looking to go up 2-0 in the series, and if they can go up 2-0 in this series, I don't want to call it over, Mallow, but it's going to be very tough as he's going to find a 5th.
Oh my goodness. Alpaca is just on a hot streak. He is on fire. Not just the Ignite team, but right now it looks more like Alpaca is the one on fire.
Yeah, definitely so, and let him cook over there for Alpaca. He is putting in the work. 5 goals, and now Ignite up 5-2 here in game number 2. Looking to grab a 2-0 series lead. Put themselves 1 win away from advancing to the playoffs. This one banged out. Floating back towards Spitfire zone. Neon's gonna pop it up over the top of one. Alpaca coming through. Send this one towards the net, but just gonna go so far as the corner. I Dug Your Grave trying to take this one up off the wall here. Trying to find a 50 down, but getting blocked away as Grebsy can't quite connect with that one. Tripwire trying to chase it back, setting up in the midfield, and oh my goodness, the double hat trick. There goes that man.
Wow. He what is the record? Is it 7? What's the record in a single game?
I think it's 7. I think we might be on record watch.
Oh man. Wow. And just to go back to his previous goal real quick, Rocker Man, he was actually even bumped for that. There he goes.
There it
my
is.
goodness.
A tie for the record. The Nemesis record of 7 goals in 1 game.
Oh wow. And but as I was saying, I think he was even bumped by Grebsy on that goal, and he still managed to make it happen. So Alpaca doing all of the work for Ignite right now.
He ties the record right there. What an insane performance. Tying 4 other players with a record of 7. As this one shot towards the net, it's going to go through. Neon's going to find one there. Looks like we may have lost Doug in the process, but they find one back.
Oh man, good shot there by Neons. He was up, seemed like forever up there, and was able to make that goal and get something to go for the road here. Hopefully, Doug can get back here so we can get game 3 in. Otherwise, this might be over.
Yeah, it could be. Hopefully, for their sake, it's not. As well, we got to see Mr. Mallow with seconds remaining. Can Alpaca find one more to break the record with 8 goals? Neon's going to try to send it down. Spitfire's going to do everything in their power to avoid that. This one popped up in the midfield. Going to be blocked down. Ignite going to have to take it the length of the pitch to find one more. As NyQuil going to take control, but they're going to set that one down. Ignite going to hold on to the win as, well, hey, how about a little bit of Nemesis history there for Alpaca with 7 goals on the board and even 1,000 on the game.
Oh wow, yeah, he was doing absolute work this game, and makes you wonder how much they would be able to actually do if Doug was fully 100% here, not having the issues he was having. Looking at 14 shots here. Neons and Doug, I think Doug got a goal there, so he had at least 1 shot, right? But no hardly any offense coming from Spitfires, and if Doug is able to make it back, that's one thing you want to see next time is some hardcore offense, and I would say just put everything on the table.
Yeah, you really do. You kind of just have to sell it all out here and see what you can find. As Doug, we're waiting on him to come back. But I mean, look at Alpaca, 7 for 9 shooting. He didn't have any assists or any saves, but I mean, he didn't need to have any of those. Mallow as 7 for 9 shooting, tying the Nemesis record for 7 goals. I mean, that's just absurd behavior here. And to do it in the play-ins as well here with your season on the line, you need to step up big. I mean, that's just a big time performance.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if this is what you do now, this is what you want to carry over if you're going to be facing the Wisps, right? Because that undefeated Wisp team is extremely tough, and so you're going to want to put up some goals against that team. And if Alpaca can repeat that in 2 weeks, if they win here, then yeah, it. I think that might be a better game than we ever thought it could be.
Yeah, it could very well be. I mean, we saw Tripwire was the one that was popping off in their first matchup in the playing tournaments, and then Alpaca is definitely the star of the show tonight. So they've got some high quality players that could possibly take down the Wisp, but they still have to get through the Spitfires here, and we're gonna have to see what we can do here. As we're gonna be in a little bit of a holding pattern. We wait for see if we can get Doug back in the lobby, but I mean, yeah, Mallow. I mean, let's assume that Doug gets back, in this matchup. How do the Spitfires try to battle back from a reverse sweep? Near impossible circumstances here.
Well, the first thing you got to ask is what is Doug's mental, right? Because you've went through 2 games and you couldn't really read the ball, and now your internet's working. So now you got to think, what do we got to do now to get you back into the groove? Because it's now all or nothing. So definitely want to see bumps and demos come out to go against the Ignite there, get them out of their rhythm, get Alpaca out of his rhythm there. And then what you'll want to do, Neons and Grebsy, just like I said before, Grebsy's the one to watch, right? So got to see how he picks it up to try and get this Spitfires team back into this.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, Grebsy, you gotta be the guy here. Neon's playing pretty well, had a couple goals himself there. It's got to be on them. They gotta, like I said, I think the only way that they're gonna do something is they gotta be aggressive and hope that Doug can survive just enough on defense to maybe clear it out. But they just gotta go full send here. That'd be my recommendation to them in this game number 3, as we are just waiting for Doug to reconnect. Hopefully so. Here they've got a couple minutes left to try to get the reconnection, but hopefully he'll be able to sort it out here. As yeah, and I mean, Mallow, I don't think there's too much to say for Ignite, really. I mean, they've kind of got it rolling up 2-0 already in this game. I mean, they just kind of, I feel like they just gotta wait and just keep doing what they've been doing.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been doing pretty solid gameplay right now. I don't see too much in their errors, or too many errors at least anyway. No double commits that I can recall right now. And then we look at their defense. Their defense is probably their most questionable piece, right? But of course, there hasn't been that much defense to begin with.
Yeah.
To be needed anyway.
Yeah, this is true. There wasn't too much crazy offense from the Spitfires, and that's kind of what I wanted to see from them. Like that's the way that they could get back into this one, and we're gonna have to see. They've got a couple minutes back into the game. They're asking how many minutes they've got. Yeah, so they've got a couple minutes here. They got about 5 minutes left to try to get Doug back in here. It looks like he is trying to reconnect, so that's the good news at least. Hopefully he's able to get back in here, and we'll be able to get right back into the action. But while we got a quick little lull in the action, let's bring back up the bracket real quick, just so we can take a peek at this one while we're waiting, just to kind of set the scene for everyone who's kind of tuning in and just maybe popped in the middle of the series. But yeah, we've got Spitfires versus Ignite. The Spitfires lost on Monday versus Diffusion, and then Ignite, they won on Wednesday versus the Gorgons in a sweep, and the winner of this one is going to get to play the 18-0 Wisps. So a lot of stuff on the line here in this matchup, and fighting for that 8 seed. We mentioned the stakes. The stakes are still high here. We may have a lull in the action, Mallow, but the stakes are still very high for both these two teams.
Oh yeah, absolutely is. And you know, we talked about it before how they're going to go up against the Wisps, whoever it is. You know, that's no tall task. You know, we've seen these high number seeds like Ignite did a couple of seasons ago give a run for their money, and actually surprise the team. And you know, Doug is actually rejoining the match now, which is good. Um, he the Ignite team. I think might have a better shot, but you never know. Spitfires, if they go crazy here, we start seeing a reverse sweep. They definitely would deserve going against the Wisps.
Yeah, definitely so. And if they can do it with everything, everything that's stacked against them here, it could be one of the all-time Nemesis storylines if they can make it happen. But well, they're gonna have to start right here in game number 3 here. Spitfires down 2-0 in the series. And they're trying to take down Ignite. Is this one floating towards the net? Gonna fall off the backboard. Huge opportunity. The slow roller gonna be saved away by Tripwire. Or Tripwire, excuse me. As I thought that one was for sure gonna go in. Spitfires almost started out exactly as you needed to.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what you wanted to see. And oh man, I bet if there was a little bit more power, it would have went in. But you know, Alpaca was right there for it too. So it's hard to say. It may have been the right play, just not enough there, and Tripwire was able to get back to defend it and knock it out.
Definitely so, and huge defense as way. The net could be open. A little pass comes through, but Alpaca just enough to get on that one. The Spitfires, in my opinion, are already looking better than they did in every single game so far. Maybe Doug feeling things again as Neons is up, going for the 50, and he blocked away, and yeah, maybe that little lull in the action could throw Ignite off their game. That's the one thing you don't really realize about these, you know, stoppages in time. It can really kind of throw you off here. And yeah, if Doug is feeling a little better, which he's looking a lot better challenging these balls, could be a huge opportunity for Spitfires to make something happen here. As Grebsy off the backboard, Neon's gonna try to find that read. He can't though, because that one's gonna be cleared away. Off to the side, Grebsy gonna find a 50 off the backboard. Spitfires really trying to put this pressure on right now. They're doing a very solid job here, and I mean, that's the thing. I talked about it, Mel. We wanted to see them aggressive. It seems like Doug's being aggressive. It seems like the rest of the team's being aggressive. They just need to try to find one in the back of the net.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, what they'll need to do is just limit the offense that Ignite gets to, so that way you can keep that pressure on and be able to, you know, get that potential goal in. Because that's all you really need to do here is, oh, Grebsy had a shot on goal, and it was saved by Alpaca.
Yeah, that was an insane shot from Grebsy. He almost found it through, with the Ignite defense stood tall to the test. It's now Doug able to send it down. A good clear. This one in the midfield. Neon's gonna find it by one. Tripwire drop it down. Neon's trying to find that 50 again. As Grebsy sending this ball high. Doug, can he get up to it? Not quite. Alpaca can't either. This little Nyquil able to send it off to the side. Neon's throwing this one high off the ceiling, falling down. As Tripwire sends it out. Grebsy trying to dive on this one. Keep it in the midfield. Alpaca gonna find one touch. That one gonna head back towards Ignite's corner. As Neon's looking to find a 50, gonna get it by one. So demo is gonna come through on Doug there. Neon's gonna find a touch in the midfield. As this one popping towards the net. Oh no, it's gonna be own goal.
Oh my goodness.
Neon's gonna get credit, but Alpaca couldn't get back in time to save it away.
Holy cow. At first I thought that was Grebsy catching it, because I think he has a very similar car. But, you know, colors here, right? So, oh man. Unfortunate. And Alpaca did a wonderful job catching it, though. I wish I could catch it like that, but you know, obviously not going into the goal.
Hey, I mean, Mallow, maybe he's just so on fire that he's even scoring on his own goal now. I mean, 7 goals in the last one. Why not throw one in on the other end too, just to prove that you can do it? He's gonna get that one there, but unfortunately for Ignite, they're gonna find themselves down 1-0 here in this game 3. Grebsy trying to find the snipe. It's gonna go off the post. Alpaca was there to challenge. This one pops up. Nyquil down to Alpaca, shooting this one towards net. Grebsy gonna have to get up, able to send it to the corner. It's a boost stolen. Alpaca sending it down. This one a little bit awkward, but a little bit of a back pass there from Tripwire as Ignite maybe Mallow feeling a little comfortable going backwards in their own zone.
Yeah, I think they might be getting a little too cocky, but you know, you're only up to nothing on the series, so I guess you could mess around a little bit. But you know, the other thing, you know, you talked about the stoppage. The stoppage can even mess up defense there, especially if you haven't really played it a lot. So to see what we've seen so far, now Ignite just needs to bring up the offense to get back into this one.
Yeah, with a minute remaining, Spitfires holding on this 1-0 lead here. Can they force a game 4 on Forbidden Temple? Will we see some magic? Tripwire off the backboard. Oh my goodness, he gets it in somehow.
Wow, two Spitfire defenders up right here, and was still able to get past both of them. And
Oh, it's off
I thought it was a
Grebzy.
double touch. It was off Grebzy. I thought it was a double touch, but yeah, a bump onto Grebzy, and Grebzy knocked it in from the bump.
Yeah, and that's just enough to get it over the defender by Tripwire, and Grebzy did all he could there to try to get up, but unfortunately bounces off his car, and now Ignite able to tie this one up. Can Spitfires still bring it back there? Doug almost over the top of one. He's going to stay with it. Send this one towards the net. It's a dangerous ball, but Tripwire going to get to it. Neons thought about challenging Tripwire. Not a lot of boost. Able to get it on the midfield. Looking for Alpaca. For that one, he sent back. Shot towards the net. Grebzy gonna have to make a touch. He does. Into the corner. But NyQuil keeping this one around. He's over one. Doug can't get to that one. Neon's going to find a 50. Able to send it out. Time taking in regulation. Will we see overtime? That ball somehow goes backwards. And Neon's just going to bail on that one. Can actually end up leaving it for Grebzy. This one's crossing the midfield. Neons. What does he have? Can he cook on him? No, that one will be 50 down. Ignite. Can they find the series winner? This ball is up. It's dangerous, but it's going to be 50 out. Can Spitfires keep it around? This ball popped up. Alpaca looking for it, but Neons is going to deny it away, and we've got overtime in game 3.
Oh man, this is what we wanted to see right here. The other two games too. This is Rocket League, and great job now by the Spitfires climbing back into this one. What do they need to do to get a W in this game?
Well, Mallow, they need to get one more offensive opportunity and find that goal and see if they can do it here. They've been close on a couple opportunities, but now they're getting stuck on the defensive end, so they can lock down and get some offense, catch Ignite on the rotation back. Might be able to do something. This one, Tripwire, a dangerous ball. Grebzy's an opportunity, but just a little bit too far on that one. A little side flip comes through. The Spitfires, again, trying to get the pressure, trying to extend their season. It's a win or go home for them. The season could all be over right here. This 150 to cross. I'm going to go a little bit wide. Doug off the corner. NyQuil, a little bit of a double commit comes through. Neons has an opportunity. Taken to the air. What does Neons have in the tank? Trying to find a flip reset. Can't find it, though. Alpaca sends this one off to the side. Grebzy out of the midfield. Could have been a dangerous ball. Doug thought about going for it. Instead, give me a challenge. Flick over the top of one. It's blocked. It's off the backboard. This ball could be dangerous, but Grebzy, great control, able to get it away. Could have a counterattack opportunity. Trying to get to that one, but Tripwire dives through. Looking to send this one to the midfield. It's popped up, but Neon's able to find the clear. And about a minute here into overtime, Mallow, both these teams finding a couple opportunities. Seems like maybe a little bit more in Ignite's favor.
Yeah, Ignite's starting to find a little bit more pressure here, and but Spitfires, they're not letting them through, and that's exactly what you want to see if you're a Spitfires fan.
Oh,
As I say that.
Oh no, that is not what you want to see if you're a Spitfires fan right there. As Alpaca just pops it over the top, and Grebzy just can't get to it, trying to find a 50, but instead it just floats in, and heartbreak there for the Spitfires. They go down. Ignite another sweep in the play-in tournament, and they are going to be moving on to face the Wisps.
Oh man, congratulations to Ignite. They definitely do deserve this victory here. Unfortunate for Spitfires and Doug's issue, but you have to try and figure out ways to go about that. You adapt and you win. So, while it's not an excuse to lose, you got to figure out something. And so, unfortunately, Spitfires was not able to this time. But we look at the scoreboard here, and 6 shots to 7 shots. That it was close.
Yeah, it was definitely a very close matchup there between these two in the last game. I thought for a second the Spitfires could have made out with it, but unfortunately Tripwire had a great double tap there, and Alpaca with the game winner in overtime. So unfortunately the Spitfires are going to be eliminated, but Ignite, they are going to move on, Mallow, and that is going to be a little bit of a spicy one to watch out for. I know Ignite's done it before, though. If there's a team to do it, it's Ignite. They were the 10 seed before. They were the 9 seed this time around, and maybe they've got a chance to take down the undefeated Wisps.
Yeah, absolutely. And being a little biased here, I would love to play Ignite instead of instead of the Wisps again, should we get by the Whelps. So, that is for sure, something that's in the back of my head as a Genesis player there. Definitely not looking past the Whelps for sure. But uh, yeah, it's going to be an interesting series.
Yeah, it definitely will. And well, we're gonna have to see how it's all gonna shake out. Again, the playoffs. We got a little bit of a break next week due to the 4th of July Independence Day break, but in 2 weeks, the playoff matches are gonna be heating up. That one is definitely gonna be one to watch out for. So we're gonna have to see how it all shakes out. But again, congratulations to Ignite taking the sweep here. Got the brooms out in the chat there for Ignite. Congratulations to them. But we're going to head to a short break, about 10 minutes or so. When we come back, we are heading to the Challenger League, where Flame and Papayas are going at it. The Papayas new look roster, it didn't quite work out for them in their first play-in matchup, but can they take down Flame in this matchup? It's winner go home. We're going to be back in a couple minutes. So hopefully, guys, will stick around, and we'll see you in a few.
Took me down, and you're feeling alone. So long, darling. Right here and now, we can try this again.
just being in love. Everything will be alright. Through the darkness, through the night, no fear anymore. Left me in this mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any We couldn't get any closer.
All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back here for match number 3 as we're heading to the Challenger League, where Papayas are taking on Flame. It's another spicy one. I'm Rockerman, back in the booth, joined by Mr. Grebsy. Unfortunately, last match, I don't want to have to bring it up, but the last match didn't go your way, but hopefully the rest of the matches will go our way for the content's sake.
Was there a match I played? Was I there?
I
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything. No, yeah, this match is going to be much better going on forward here. No excuses, but Doug was lagging the entire time, and that doesn't make for good content. So hopefully here in the future with Flames and Papaya, it'll go well.
Yeah, hopefully so here, as we're looking to get these guys in here very shortly. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm going to throw up this bracket real quick. We'll talk briefly about it as we get the teams joined on in. But we're heading to the Challenger League. Papayas versus Flame, 7 versus 10. This is what is kind of spicy about the play-in tournament, Grebsy, is that you can get, the 7 seed versus the 10 seed. The 10 seed could squeak into the playoffs as the 8 seed here if they can win this matchup.
And, if they play well enough, they can go against Griffins and beat them out, and then they'll pretty much be smooth sailing from there on. But that is a tall order to, try and do here. But we'll see what happens. Last time these two teams faced each other, we had the Papayas losing 1-3 against the Flame. So if they want to turn it around, they're going to have to put a lot of work in on this.
Yeah, definitely so. There's going to be some work needed. That is for sure. And yeah, Flame, they took down Motion. Pretty solid performance from them on their last matchup. And then Papayas, unfortunately, with the new roster, they did not quite make it happen against the Hellcats. But hey, Grebsy, there's 2 new players. Help and Panzer on the roster. Unfortunately, a Nervebot going non-playing, Drips getting suspended for the remainder of this season, at least. It's tough to lose. Those guys were number 1 and number 2 in Challenger League player rating, and unfortunately for the Papayas, they're no longer available.
You hate to see it happen, but it is what it is, and we'll see what this new Papayas roster can do with it. As you said, they are 2 new players here, and I have 0 stats on them, so this could be anyone's game. We don't know what they're going to do here when they come out with it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the last match they played was their first league match together. So we're going to have to see if they can rebound here, as it looks like everyone's in the lobby. Let's get your predictions up real quick. They're leaning towards Flame in the chat. Grebsy, I think I'm going to go with Flame here in this one. To be honest with you, we're going to have to see here, as it looks like they're all ready to go.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think, they're been playing together longer, a bit more cohesion, and we'll see what happens. Am I play-by-play on this? Wait, am I play-by-play on this?
You are play-by-play, Mr. Grebsy. Take it away.
Oh, my bad. I have been misunderstood of what my job role is here. We got Hypnotic trying to put it over the goal, and Help is going to shove that right in right there. That makes a lot of sense of how this conversation went before we started this. I apologize.
That's all right. That's all right. we got to get into it. We got to get into it. And hey, that's a great start there for the Papayas with help putting it in and up 1-0.
You know, you got your two new players, and they're able to put one in real quick here within 20 seconds of it starting. We're going to have Moxon going up, trying to put it towards Local. Local going for the demo. We're going to miss it here. Help trying to find help on his team. No pass there as Necroptic is putting it high above the goal. A miss on the clear out. Moxon trying to take it in, but put it in the corner. It's going to be passed out by Panzer. Panzer up alone, but Necroptic able to take that out and control the ball here. He's got a lot of time with it, and we know we don't want to see Necroptic or anybody get here on the flame with a lot of space. We know that they actually thrive under that, so what we need is Papayas here trying to put a bit more pressure on him. Flame having, being one down still, they have most of the control of the game so far with Local to the corner, a bit too far out to find Necroptic in mid there. Moxon trying to pass it to the side and getting it clear past Flame on the offensive here. Panzer able to stop it and find some space, but no one mid for his pass. So we have Necroptic going into the corner here on Papayas, popping it over. Help here. Moxon centers it again. No one on Flames there. Just maybe a bit of miscommunication there. Maybe a lack of trust. Who knows? Local doing what he can to get it over the Papayas defense, and he does, but not able to have the Flames finish this off for a goal. We got Necroptic on his own as a challenge here, and we're going to have the Papayas in a 2v2 situation. Unfortunate miss there by Hypnotic. Flame trying to take it away. Help putting that real close to the goal, but just slightly off. Necroptic up to Local. Local with the control, trying to get around Panzer. Panzer with the 50. We're seeing a completely different game here as far as Flames are playing. Rocker Man, I think they can have a comeback, but they're gonna have to do a lot more.
Definitely. So they're looking all right here. They're trying to find some shots. They've had a couple of good opportunities, but I'm very impressed right now with how the Papayas are playing. I thought that they could get something working here. Like we mentioned, it's a new roster. Help and Panzer, the two new ones on the roster, and then Hypnotic, the captain, the only player that's been playing this season on this Papayas roster. So they had to reinvent themselves, and I think they've done pretty well so far. And they've done pretty good on the defensive end as Flame. They've had a couple opportunities, but just not able to find it through. And about 2 minutes remaining here. We'll have to see if Flame can squeak one out, but the Papayas defense has been so good so far.
Absolutely. The Papaya has been all over everything that Flame has tried to attack them with, and continuing here into the offense for help. Drib the 50 through, cannot get the cut on the control there. Hypnotic trying to put it back towards mid. Panzer waiting for his moment, but Local is actually there to 50 it out behind him. Hypnotic's going to challenge this and give help some space. Hypnotic up in the air against Necroptic, and Necroptic there for the defense of Panzer again, putting it slightly high. No one on the Papayas is there to put it in, and that's gonna be a light touch by Hypnotic back towards Necroptic for an easy save. Help up by himself, looking to try and put it in again. Touch high. Local there, another great save, popping it high. Moxon from the front of their goal, popping it to the side, giving the Flames some breathing room. Help again above the goal with Hypnotic in, and Necroptic is there to push it to the side. Papayas definitely applying all the pressure with Moxon from downtown is going to put that one in half field there.
Yeah, and Moxon, he's definitely the player I've enjoyed watching. He's probably been one of the tougher players to play against in Challenger. You give him the opportunities, he's going to put in just a very solid all-around player, and catching the Papayas out, who had a couple of good opportunities there, but Flame able to tie it up, and Moxon stepping up very big right there.
Absolutely, and this is the Flame we're used to seeing here. They started off maybe a little shaky here. They've locked it in. They're all playing better with each other here, and I think this is going to go much differently. As well as Papayas are playing, I feel that the tides have shifted into Flame's favor with Local trying to put that on goal and Moxon trying to stuff it in there at the end. Necroptic finding the ball on the wall there for himself, but not able to find a teammate after that. Papayas on the offensive here with Local getting it out of their half on goal, but Hypnotic is there to put it to the side. Necroptic again on the challenge here, but we got two Flames players on the backside waiting for it. Moxon putting it a little high, and that's just going to drop in. An unfortunate miss by Help right here.
Yeah, it's just Moxon again, just putting a banger towards the net, and Hypnotic couldn't get it. Help trying to race back, and that one, that one's just a tough one to watch right there. Tough Yeah, tough break to try to get back on that one.
It really is, and that could honestly be just chalked up to two new teammates, a whole new team here. They don't have the time with each other, don't have the experience with each other, and they're getting found out of position here. But we got Hypnotic taking to the corner, trying to get it out of his half as Moxon putting it on goal to Local. Local just high. Moxon with excuse me. I don't know what
and that one is gonna hit the ground. Flame, I'll fill in for you. It's that Grimsy is that one hits the ground, and Flame, they are gonna take the game one victory. Just a. Oh, you're
thank you. Yeah.
You're all good, Grimsy. You're all good. It's Flame.
Yeah.
They do take that game number one there, and I mean, just a solid performance. I mean, Moxon caught the Papayas out a couple times, and that was just enough to make it happen. I mean, Papayas, they didn't play terribly, they didn't play great, but Flame, they just played solid and found the opportunities at the end of the day.
Absolutely, and thank you for taking over for me there. Papaya started out real strong and maybe just caught Flame with a little bit of nerves. As you said, Papaya is able to put one in real fast there, but the rest of the game was completely in Flame's control, in my opinion. Even when they were on defense, they really weren't that scared. They weren't that worried. They had assurances going forward here as we go into game two. We've got Moxon versus Hypnotic on the kickoff here. We'll see which way it goes. It's going to go towards Hypnotic for the Papayas, and open goal a little bit. Local trying to put it in. Moxon there on the defense with Panzer. A great flick to the side past both defenders.
Yeah, that was just huge by Panzer right there as he just takes it low, finds the 50, and I think it was actually a little bit off, but Local, just kind of not in the perfect spot there, and it kind of bounces off him into the back of the net.
That will happen sometimes. You're going to, that's a kickoff goal as well by Hypnotic again. Papayas making me eat my own words here, showing that they actually want this.
Yeah, definitely so. Another kickoff goal. That one just squeaks right by the cheating defender there. And Papayas, they're looking good. They started out strong in game one, couldn't hold on, but they started off really strong here in game two. 2 quick goals. We're gonna have to see if they can keep it up for their sake, for the sake of the content. Hopefully they can possibly add to it.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of conversation they had in between games or whatever it was. It is working with Hypnotic from downtown all the way into the goal from the upper wall.
Oh my goodness, and I mean, Papayas are just going off. They're catching them out. I mean, that's 3 goals in 23 seconds here from Papayas, and that's how you start out a game two. Your season is on the line. You're definitely, you may be the 7 seed, but you got to feel they're the underdogs with the new roster here for sure. And they're just putting on strong. They're trying to find one more.
Surely it's not another. There we go.
It's going to be saved away. I thought almost there was going to be 4 goals right there, but instead Flame going to hold on.
Yeah, we are 30 seconds into this match with 3-0 by the Papayas. Papayas coming out real strong here and kept catching Flame just on the back foot, out of position. Help trying to do it from the side, but Local's there to push it away. He's going to have this controlled again up the wall, trying to get around Panzer. Panzer is there to 50 it, and Panzer trying to find a teammate. A little awkwardness there, but Help is able to take it towards Flame's goal. We've got Moxon on the defense, but no one else in goal as Panzer puts it just wide. A great shot there. Unfortunately, an open goal is the hardest goal to make in Rocket League, as everyone knows. Necroptic trying to put this into Papaya's side of the field, but not making it out there. Hypnotic putting it there for Panzer. Panzer with a read, but not able to make it go in. Local, a lot of time, maybe hitting that a little bit too far. He's actually able to get this past a mid. Necroptic trying to go for a shot a little wide. Moxon up, but Panzer there for the 50, and Moxon puts it in.
Yeah, Moxon, just a big body right here as this one. Local gets skied away, and I don't think Panzer was quite ready for that one as Moxon just staying in weight room as he puts that one in the back of the net, and Flame right back in this one, 3-1.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Moxon just has a better gaming chair there, and that's why that one went in. We all know what happens. We've got Flame with the kickoff here, trying to get by Hypnotic. Hypnotic's going to push it up to Panzer. We got a 2-on-2 situation here. Panzer getting around, looking for another demo, maybe. Necroptic able to take it to the side, but Help putting it back on goal. Necroptic pushing it up, giving the pressure on the Papayas here. Panzer trying to clear it out. Moxon shadowing. We have Necroptic waiting for it in the corner with a great touch there, and Moxon following up. And a pass around. Local just a little bit too close there. A great pass by Moxon, but maybe a little bit hard there. Panzer trying to get some offense going for the Papayas here, but not able to make it happen. Local waiting for this touch to put it into the corner. Help an easy clear out, but Moxon's up in there, but gets it past him. We've got Necroptic and Panzer going at this. Necroptic able to clear it past the Papayas defense. Help, maybe an accidental touch towards their goal. Local trying to capitalize, cannot get there. Necroptic a good pass towards mid. Moxon slightly off, and Local finding it from the side.
And Local gonna throw this one in. Is just opportunity here for them, and just good speed to get back, and a beautiful shot there. I mean, Flame has just been attacking this entire possession here, and I mean, they're bringing it right back. They may went down 3-0 early, but you know, you can't keep counting them out.
It's looking similar-ish to the first match where we saw Papayas pop off real fast here, but Flame, as you said, have been controlling this match in the second half. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here. Papayas need to hold this, but they also need to find their rhythm. They need to find their control. Flame here, a double commit over them. Panzer there with Hypnotic with an open goal to put that in.
Yeah, and Flame, once again, they're just caught out as the hat trick comes through there on this one from Hypnotic. And I mean, you just beat out 2 defenders and you have a free open net there for the Papayas.
It really is a great play there, getting over both defenders. Papayas showing that they still want this. Flame trying to take control here, but Panzer going to have it to himself. That's just going to go in as well, right off the kickoff.
Yeah, that's just going to go right in right away there. And I mean, Flame is just, they're just getting outspeed or outsped. I don't know, but they're getting just outpaced is probably the right word that we're looking for. They're getting outpaced at the moment. As I mean, Papayas are just finding everything that they wanted. They right back to a 3-0 or a 3-goal lead, excuse me.
Absolutely here, and you know, it feels like Papayas, they attack in spurts. They keep catching Flame off, and when they capitalize well. Here, Panzer from the ceiling with a save there, but I will still say I feel like Flame has most of the control of this game still. Papayas are just capitalizing on their mistakes better than Papayas are able to, or better than Flame is able to score on Papayas here. Help again finding an open shot across, but Necroptic able to pop it to the side. Hypnotic from the side, trying to put it in a little wide. He's here for his own touch again. Back to Panzer. Panzer putting it on, but a little off to the side. Necroptic there for a touch. Controlling it up into the right. Hypnotic trying to make something happen here to Panzer. Panzer just barely misses, and we're going to see Flame with control, and I think they were trying to see if they could make that go in, but Hypnotic was waiting for it, and the rebuttal right here is Papayas taking it to Flame's side of the field. Hypnotic a touch over Local there. Necroptic up on his own, and we're going to find Moxon kind of alone, trying to delay for his team to get back, and he does that very well. Necroptic here off the wall, trying to put it high. Local up. Moxon looking for a bump, not going to find it. Local puts it slightly wide. Hypnotic trying to get this ball out of their side of the field, but Local's here bringing it right back again. A slow delay down, but a great defense by Hypnotic there. Help taking it to the side. Hypnotic popping it to the middle. Unfortunately, that's going to go a little high by Panzer. Good save there right at the end. I don't know if Local or Panzer put that one high, but that was a great touch to keep it from going in. Necroptic on his own, right in front of the goal. A great demo by Panzer. That was going to go in without that demo right there. That's a very heads-up play here. Hypnotic taking it to Flame side of the field finally again, but we have 5-2 here in the second match, and this one looks to be going to Papayas.
Yeah, it looks like it will. It will, guaranteed it will, as Local's going to get one more, but it will go to the Papayas. Hey, maybe one for the road here. And this just kind of floats in, and Panzer's getting dribbled in the net by Moxon. Almost got back to it, actually. Would have been a great recovery there to save that one, but yeah, I mean, just a solid performance from the Papayas here in this game. Here, Grebsy, I really like what they were doing with the aggression on offense, and they really just capitalized on Flame's overcommits, which you can do. They are an aggressive team, and if you can capitalize on the overcommits like they did there, you definitely have a good game, and it goes to show they're 5-3.
Yep, absolutely, and they need to keep that exact same playstyle going up here into the next couple matches. As you said, Flames are very, very aggressive, and when they are on, they are fucking scary. I apologize for the language there, but they can get caught off. You know, they can get caught off and a little too far forward, and that's the downside to that aggression. So we'll see where this game 3 goes. We're for sure going to Forbidden Temple, as you know, it's your favorite here after this game, but we got the 3rd game coming up right here.
Yeah, definitely. So got to get to Manfield Night first, but yeah, Forbidden Temple is online later, and we'll have to see. It's definitely been a good series so far from both these two teams. I mean, Papayas, they just brought it back right there, which is really good to see. I wasn't sure what to expect again. Like I said earlier, they played okay in game 1, and we didn't know how their chemistry was going to flow here in this series. Like we said, they've really only played one league play match with each other, and that was the first match of the play-in tournament. So this one, their second one, I mean, they're figuring things out. It's just about, can they be consistent with that? Like you mentioned, Flame has done this all season. They've been consistent for the most part. Go to squeak into that 10 seed, but is it the Papayas? Can they keep that consistency? That's what we got to figure out here, Grubsy.
Yeah, absolutely, and we will see right here in this 3rd match if Papayas keep their dominance going, or if Flame will have a return rebuttal on that 2nd match here. We'll find out with Flames on the attack right off the bat. Panzer trying to put it aside. Moxon finding Necroptic. Necroptic gonna find the left side of the goal. Hypnotic just a little slow.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we saw in the first series with Papayas. They're just a little bit slow, but I think this one's a good passing play over the top, and Hypnotic just not quite in the right position to find that one in. And Flame, they're going to start this game out very quickly, kind of turning the tables from the last one.
Absolutely, showing that they have that experience with each other, and they know how to do this, and they're going to do what they can here. Help trying to squeeze that in on the inner post. Local alone and gonna pop it to the side and follow up here, trying to find Moxon in the mid. A touchdown, but Hypnotic is there to stop it. Moxon with the 50 in the air. Help trying to clear it out. Moxon there to say no, and Moxon again may be able to put this in. A miss by Panzer. Local able to drop it down low.
Yeah, that one just enough to squeak it by. It's a great 50 by Necroptic, and Panzer trying to get up to that one. Not a lot of boost. Local there just shoots it by the defender. It may have actually nicked just off the back of Help there as it finds the net, but Flame, they've turned the tables again, starting out this game 3 up 2 goals less than a minute in. And make it 3.
Absolutely, and the 3rd one, oh, just off to the side. Necroptic trying to put it in right there at the end. We are seeing the Flame we expect here in this play style right now. They have the passes, they have the pressure, they have the teamwork, and right now the Papayas have been kind of on the back foot. And but as we've seen in the past 2 matches, they kind of work in very quick, very fast spurts where they just make it happen. They get multiple goals real fast with each other. Local trying to find mid. Necroptic there. Moxon trying to put it on, but Hypnotic's going to clear it out with Panzer, as is 2 here as he goes. But that's going to be a demo, but Local gets the clear over him. Necroptic in the air, putting it onto the right, and that's going to go in.
Yeah, and Flame now, they are the ones that are up 3-0 early in this game number 3. Just a big dunk there from Necroptic on his head, putting it in the back of the net, 3-0. I mean, that's just a picture-perfect start.
Absolutely, and that was just a great team play there, and a big heads-up play overall. You have to wonder if just that 2nd match was a fluke for the Papayas, as Moxon here clearing it out as Papayas almost put it on. They're showing that Flame definitely wants this. They are heating up for sure here as Help trying to get some kind of offensive going here. Local from midfield putting it on. That's Panzer there with a good save, backward save there over the goal, and Papayas putting it up towards Flame side of the field, but Necroptic there alone. Moxon clearing the way with a demo. Local putting it high, back maybe to himself. No, Hypnotic is there to clear it. Necroptic has the catch here and trying to get it away from his team. Moxon off the backboard with a good touch to the side. Panzer trying to force it in. Necroptic with a 50. Local getting it around all the papayas here. Panzer taking it to his own side of the field, giving it to help. Now they have the offensive here. They have all the time to think about what they're doing. Hypnotic with a pass and Local with a great save from the side. Rocker Man, this is looking like two completely different teams from what we saw in the beginning here.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, Flame, they've been looking so much faster in this game number 3 here, finding their passing plays. But Papayas are really starting to come back. We're seeing Flame into some awkward doubles, some rushed attempts here. But when Flame is playing fast and playing faster than the other team, they are very solid. Papayas, they just really got to break down that defense, make them make the mistakes, make them overcommit, and then capitalize on it. And they can bring this one back.
Oh, absolutely here, and I agree completely. We've got Flame still trying to put another goal in. We have 2 minutes left here. Papayas need to make something happen here right now. A little awkward touch there to the ceiling. No one quite ready on Papayas, and Flame able to push it to the side. A clear over their own goal here, trying to find his teammate there. Local Necroptic with a shot. It's going to go barely wide as Help gets a demo. On Local right there at the end, possibly clearing up some space and preventing that goal from going in. Help able to put this on the Flame side. Panzer looking to cut it. He gets one cut. Two cut does not go. Hypnotic up, able to put it in.
And that was just such a beautiful play. That's why I talked about catch Flame out on the counter attack, and Panzer gets it by one, gets it over the second, and Hypnotic for the finish. Just beautiful play by the Papayas. And 125 left, only down by 2. Definitely possible.
Plenty of time left for this for Papayas to bring it back, and we'll see if the old, as I said, winning in spurts for the Papayas continues to go here, if they get another goal right off, or if Flame will lock this down and prevent them from getting anything else. It needs to happen now. Necroptic a little awkward there. Local just trying to keep it away. Help putting it to the corner. A pass out. Moxon able to find this and get it clear, but Hypnotic having a read. Now we've got Flames on the offensive again. The Papayas slightly awkward here a little bit. Local on the backboard trying to find a teammate. Moxon trying to put it down low. Panzer there for the save. Necroptic clearing it out. We have 45 seconds left. If Papayas are going to do it, they have to do it now. They are on the offensive. Panzer finding the touch, not able to find a teammate. An awkward touch out as it's going towards Papaya's side of the field. And Flame are completely controlling the end of this match here. You know, Papayas are doing the best they can, but we have 30 seconds as a unfortunate light touch there in the middle of their goal. Panzer able to clear it out before Flame can do anything with it. We have 20 seconds here. Help again trying to find an open goal, cannot find it. Necroptic clearing it out. Panzer with a touch, gonna put it in. We still have time.
12 seconds remaining. The Papayas looking to battle it back. Necroptic just clears this one out, and Panzer with an absolute clanger. I think Moxon just a little bit of an awkward jump. Hypnotic was hunting him down, but 12 seconds left. They just need to find one with any time remaining.
It can be done, and we will find out right now here. A win towards Help here on the wall. He's up in the air. Moxon attempting to fix it, and Help putting it high, just goes wide. Necroptic from the side. Necroptic taking all the defenses there. That was like 3 saves in a row, I think, from Necroptic. That's a great play overall. Flame here showing back up in the match. Papayas playing amazingly, but Flame just with the control on every play and just making this game theirs.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, I thought that flip reset was going to be a perfect setup, but I think you said it. Necroptic, I believe, came off the backboard, shut that one down, the time remaining. But I mean, man, Papayas, they really brought it back there. I mean, Flame, they gave them a run for their money in the beginning, but Papayas didn't back down. And you know, as we head to game number 4, you know, how can the Papayas bring it all the way back? I mean, honestly, these two teams are very, very close, Grebsy. It really could go either way in game 4. And you know, why not go to Forbidden Temple? Let's get some chaos happening. Let's see some crazy things happen. Let's see Papayas force a game 5 here.
The ever-loved Forbidden Temple where anything can happen, and I think what the Papayas need to go back to doing is finding Flame caught too far ahead. I think they really weren't capitalizing when Flame was pushing up too far there, as Local getting a save to the side here. Papayas with an early shot, and we're going to have Local again attempting to put a shot on goal, finding a teammate. Necroptic up, just going to be slightly too high. Moxon trying to pop it back in, but all three Papayas waiting for that touch there. Help trying to bring it into the air, but Local's able to pop it back to the side. Moxon, a bit of challenge, a bit of faking, who knows, trying to put it on, trying to give his team an advantage. Necroptic at the ball, just missing it. Help gonna have it, also misses. Necroptic back in, a pop-up high. Can Hypnotic get there? He is there against Moxon. We got Local on the wall trying to pop it mid. There is no goalie, there is only Help, and that will go in.
Yeah, and that's just some great pressure here from Flame. And you just see a good touch over there, and Help just caught out a little bit too far. Had a lot of boost, but just hesitated a little bit to get back. And that is just a rotational mistake from the Papayas there, and Flame going to capitalize on it with their pressure.
Absolutely, and Help was looking for a little bit of himself there, but couldn't find it. Papayas with a 50 off a demo. I'm not actually sure what just happened here.
Well, that's the craziness of Forbidden Temple there, as this one pops the midfield. Panzer just going to send that one in. He gets demoed for his efforts, with just enough speed to get it around the defender and put it in.
He's sacrificed his body, but has ended up in a goal, and that's the way to do it here. Panzer against Necroptic. Necroptic putting it to the side, but Hypnotic off the wall, trying to put it on goal, trying to find Help, not able to do it. Local popping it out. Moxon here looking to find the offense for the Flames. Another touch, going to be 50'd out by Hypnotic. A great defense there. Local with a pinch down. No one in goal, just not able to put that in. It goes a little wide. Help taking his time here, a little awkward. Panzer able to come in, but again, Flame showing their control, showing their ability to play with each other, and maybe that's just the time that they've had with each other, Rocker Man, but it's looking still like Flame might have this.
Yeah, they very well could. They definitely, like you mentioned, they have the chemistry, but they are beatable. You know, I've played Flame a couple, or actually one time this season, and they were one game away from losing to us. We'll put it that way. One game away from getting swept by us. So they are definitely beatable. It's just, you know, you got to find the opportunities. Again, you got to catch them on these overcommits, and you know you can definitely make it happen here. And that's how Papayas scored earlier, just enough to get it by them. That's how they had games in this series. But you got to be solid on defense and find those opportunities to try to force this game 5.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think we were seeing Papayas here, maybe, as I said, you know, inexperienced with each other, but they seem to not be working quite as well together with the pressure that Flame is putting on. This will be cleared to Flame's corner with Necroptic waiting for it, taking it up over Hypnotic, trying to get it past Help, and Necroptic helping it go through. Necroptic to the side, no boost here. Oh wait, full boost there actually, as Hypnotic is going to take it onto the Flame side of the field, getting it up over one defender, up in the air. Local there for the save. That might have dropped straight down and in. Necroptic a little awkward. It's going to go wide though, unfortunately no goal, and he's able to take this, and he's looking to get it over Panzer, but Panzer able to pop that on. Moxon with a control bump by Necroptic. Little miscommunication there on the rotation happening, but it's not quite hurt them at all. They've recovered very fast. Hypnotic on goal, little high. Moxon able to take it to the side. Help looking to try and put that in, not able to get there. We've got Necroptic against Hypnotic here. Hypnotic's going to take it over him. No double by Hypnotic in the air. Local clearing it to the Papayas side of the field, but Panzer's here to return it and give Papayas an attempt on offense. Panzer popping it high for Help to take it. Help with a second touch, but no one there on his team. It looks like they might, like they're making great plays, but they're just not finishing and not capitalizing. Moxon from high on. Local with a good save there, and or actually no, not a save, an attempt. I think he accidentally saved that. He was probably trying to drop it down, but it actually ended up popping it out. Rockerman, I don't know if either team is really panicking, but it feels like they're not quite playing together here.
Yeah, I think Local was trying to drop that one down into Necroptic and trying to hit it into him. Would look like what the attempt was there. Obviously, it didn't quite work out, but yeah, both these teams, you know, I think they understand the gravity of the situation. Is Moxon? Oh my goodness, he's gonna slot it in. A beautiful passing play, finding the bottom right.
On the inside corner as well. A very slotty play here. We love to see it. Hypnotic just caught in the wrong position. He knew it. He tried to back up, couldn't get there. So we have a minute left for Flames as they are heating up. As I said, we'll see what the Papayas can do here, but they need to start something now if they want it to happen. Moxon with a shot on goal. That's going to go high, barely, with a Bardowski that doesn't go in. Local trying to drop it down. Help saving it to the side. Ball halfway in the goal, but not going in, and the Papayas bring it out. What an incredible play. The Papayas played that defensively perfectly. Moxon trying to find Local. Local pops to the side. Again, the post is there. Ball awkwardly in front of Papaya's goal, but not going in. We have 30 seconds left with Papayas on the offense. They need to put one in now if they want it to go. Hypnotic off the backboard, not able to find Panzer as Moxon clears it all the way down to the other side of the field. And we have the Flames on the offense here with a bit of a demo by Hypnotic, but the Local gonna drop it in. Hypnotic not able to save it.
Yeah, and the Pies, they try to get it out. Help tries to get out to this ball, but Local does just enough. And the demo got in Hypnotic's way just enough to where it's going to squeak in the net. And with 15 seconds remaining, it might be all she wrote for the Papayas.
Yeah, I think this might be it. We had those unlucky Rocket League physics there with the demo by Hypnotic where it spun him around completely, unable to recover in time. We've got Papayas attempting to do something here against Necroptic. If they can put it in, there will be a chance. It's a little short, just goes high. Panzer able to put it in with 1 second left. Now, never say never, Justin Bieber. There is a chance.
Oh my goodness, that was hectic right there. But they get it in with 1 second, and just like you said, never say never. Can they force OT?
It could happen right here. We will find out. 1 second. It is in the air with a clear up towards. Oh, it's going to bounce straight down. Very unlucky for Papayas there. That was the kickoff they were looking for. They were making their comeback, but Flame just too strong there. They keep it going here. We've got Flame 2 to Papayas 1. Rockerman, what are you seeing?
Yeah, that's actually gonna be the series. Gonna be 3-1 there in
shit.
this one, as that Flame is gonna take the victory there, and that's all she wrote for the Papayas. And I mean, they just performed really well there at the end, and they clutched up when they needed to. The Papayas, I think it was just the chemistry. It wasn't quite enough for them to make it happen, and tough scene for Papayas, but Flame, they did what they had to do to move on to the playoffs.
Absolutely. Thank you for correcting me there. I need to learn how to count. I can go to 1, 2, but 3 is really difficult for me. So that's on me. Great plays by Flame overall. Papayas tried to bring it back, not able to make it. I have not. Oh, actually, I do know who's coming up next. We have Lightspeed versus Blaze coming up next. Should be a great game. But before that, we do have a bit of a break. I don't know if you have anything else to add, Rockerman, before we hit there.
Oh, I think it's just going to be a good matchup here. It's going to be a fun one. Blaze versus Lightspeed. We'll see if the Firestorm Org can continue their play-in tournament runs. 2 of their teams have advanced already to the playoffs as the 8th seed, and Blaze will be the 3rd one attempting to do so. So we're going to take a short break. When we come back, Lightspeed versus Blaze. We'll see you guys in a few. welcome back everybody for match number 4 as we're moving along into the rival league. We've got another spicy one on tap here. I'm Rockerman, joined back again by Grebsy. We're back in the booth for another one here as Blaze takes on Lightspeed. Grebsy, this is going to be a spicy one. Both these teams coming off of different results in their first play-in tournament matchup, but they should be ready to go tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and last time these teams played each other, it was a 1-3 win for Blaze. So we'll see if they can continue that going forward. That said, both teams high up in the demo department as far as stats go. So this could be very aggressive and, as you said, very spicy.
Yeah, it definitely could. As let's take a quick look at the play-in bracket here as we head in this matchup, and we'll definitely be seeing some demos, but there is a lot of importance into this matchup here tonight. Grebsy, both these teams fighting for that 8th and final spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And the team that can clutch this will go up against the #1 Galaxy, and that's a tall order here. But that's for next week. Right now, we've got Lightspeed and we've got Blaze, and we don't know who's going to win this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, Blaze coming off that 3-2 victory on Wednesday. Lightspeed, a heartbreaking loss, on Monday. They've had some time to think about it, some time to rebound. Channel points are down in the chat. It looks like chat is split almost 50-50 there, with 52,000 on Lightspeed, 51,000 on Blaze. I guess some people are getting their bets in, so get your last little predictions in here. Grebsy, we got him in the lobby here. I'm gonna throw it to you quickly for a prediction. Who is gonna be moving on to I guess 2 weeks from now for the playoffs?
I'm gonna go with Blaze here. I think they're gonna keep the fire rolling from their own org, and they're just gonna keep this going.
All right, well, we are gonna have to see as we are underway here for match number 4 of the night, the final one in the Rival League play-in tournament. We've got Lightspeed in the red with Jtron, Demus, and Rio. And then in the yellowish orange there, we've got Blaze with Flame Intruder, Sprinkle, and Nathan. Is this one sent towards the net? Going to be put off to the side. And this one's sent down by Demus. And I know you mentioned the demos. I think it's Jtron, Demus are up there. Who else is up there? There's Jtron on cue. We'll get in a demo, Grebsy.
Jtron first in demos per game, and then you've got Stellar as 5th in demos per game. So between the two of those, you should be seeing a lot of action happening. As if Demus is putting it in over the light speed here.
Yeah, that one, Nathan just gets a touch out and Sprinkle just a little bit too slow. And Demus gonna put it in the back of the net to start things out for Lightspeed. And Grebsy, on Monday, Lightspeed had a heartbreaking loss. They were a second away from going up 2-0 in the series there. Unfortunately, Demus was the one that kept the ball up there. Chimeras end up scoring with 0 seconds, winning the game there in overtime and, heading on to the playoffs. So, for me, it's all about how Lightspeed can respond. And, I mean, they've had a good start so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's such a tough call to make, especially when the clock is at 0. Do you leave it up in the air? Do you try and ground it? And there's really no way to know. It can always work against you as much as it can work for you. And sometimes you just want to let it go and restart that. As we have, Flamed with the start here. They have all the stats going for them with only 1 save on Blaze side of things. I'm thinking Blaze is going to win this.
Definitely have a good shot here. They're definitely a solid team. I think if I had to make a prediction, I probably would have put Blaze, before the start of this matchup. But Lightspeed starting off with that first goal here. The great opportunities. This one could be passed out of midfield. The Flame Intruder looking for the shot. It's going to drop down right in front of the net. Follow-up attempt. Sprinkle can't quite put it in as Nathan is lurking on this ball. But it's going to be sent back down. Flame Intruder going to find a touch out. Nathan can't quite find it. This one shot towards the net, but Jtron can be back just in time to save that one away as it's dropped again. And Blaze at least starting to turn up the pressure here as Demus sends it down. Jtron and try to help him out, but that one only so far as a midfield. Flame Intruder off the ceiling. Nathan can find a touch to the corner. Opportunity for Flame Intruder off the backboard. Follow-up attempt. Sprinkle denied by Demus as they can't quite put that one in. But Blaze, they are really starting to put on this pressure here. Lightspeed just, getting kind of suffocated in their own zone right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had Blaze here with all of the pressure on Lightspeed, and Blaze Lightspeed not able to get it out of their side of the field, and this is looking like it's going to go maybe towards Blaze with just teamwork overall. I'm feeling it towards Blaze.
Yeah, definitely. They've been finding each other there in the last couple minutes. An opportunity here on net. Nathan gonna try to hunt down J-Tron. A dunk gonna come through and Sprinkle puts it off his body and into the net.
Yep, that was exactly what I was talking about here. A little teamwork there, going for the bump by Nathan. Doesn't quite get it, but Sprinkle able to top it in and put it into the goal still.
Just a huge dunk right there. As Blaze able to tie it up. They had some good pressure here. Able to find that one there. We saw that in their match with Vortex. They had some great pressure in that series. Able to squeak out that victory in Game 5 fashion. As this one sent down towards the net, but Demas just gonna get back in time. Demas trying to get to that one. Gonna be sent down. Rio gonna take it back to the corner. Sprinkle hunting down someone in the net there. This one popped up, try to carry it out. Rio not a lot of boost. Gonna pop it high over the top of one. Demas is gonna try to leave it, but Flame Intruder gets back in time. Lightspeed almost made it work. Right there as Rio jumps on that one. A bump attempt comes through off the backboard. Follow again and Sprinkle again. A big body man showing us that he is lifted.
Sprinkle just finding the open goal here. Well, not even the open goal. Pushing it through pressure over two of them. As you said, going to the gym, has a better gaming chair, has his monitor turned on, all the things going for him.
He's got it all working right here as he finds the second of the game for him and the second of the game for Blaze. As that one, just a huge mistake, and J-Tron gonna make Blaze pay. I'm not really sure what they were thinking right here, taking this one back.
I think it's just miscommunication what they were doing there. We had Sprinkle going for the boost on mid and was not able to get back in time as Flame Intruder lost the 50 there.
Yeah, that one just a tough mistake right there from Flame Intruder. You don't usually see that from him too often, usually very solid, but just a little bit of a mistouch allows Lightspeed back into this game one. This one off the backboard follow-up attempt to Blaze. Defenders miss. But Rio can only go so far as to take it to the side, finding the flip reset. This one pops up. Flame Intruder, not a lot of boost, can't connect. Neither can J-Tron. Sprinkle doesn't quite have a touch as Nathan tries to bail him out, but it's still dangerous. This one hit off to the side with a minute remaining. Rio coming through with the dunk. That one gonna fly off the backboard. Down the corner, Demas off the backboard. Bump attempts coming through for Lightspeed, and Rio turns around and fires it on.
A great shot here by Rio, and I've noticed that Flame Intruder is lagging, or at least his ping is off, and I don't know, maybe that's what happened right there. Wasn't able to connect for the save, and it just goes right over him.
Yeah, definitely a good one right there from Lightspeed. Able to find that one home, and now they find themselves up 3-2 with a couple seconds remaining here as the double commit comes through. Blaze, not a lot of boost to get this ball out. Sprinkle finally going to find some down in the midfield. Only so far as Rio, who sends that one back into the corner. Pinch comes through. 30 seconds now remaining. Lightspeed able to drop this one down. J-Tron there first off the sidewall. Demas going to pop it up. Happy to waste this time away. Blaze really going to have to get on the attack as this one's sent back. Rio is going to take this one up here and try to take control. A lot of boost going to be demoed in the air there. There's an opportunity. Flame Intruder blocks this one, rolling down. Going to be shot towards the net. It's Sprinkle again. The hat trick to tie it up.
Another great shot here by Sprinkle here. He's just finding the, it's not even an open goal. It's just slotting it right between two defenders and right in the middle of the goal. A great shot there. Great aim.
Wow, that was beautiful. And Sprinkle wants to will his team this game one victory. But can they do it here? Or will we see overtime? Possibly Lightspeed coming back. This one off the corner. Blaze keeping it up. Nathan fires it towards the net. Rio gonna clear it out, but Blaze can't get around to it. And Grimsey, overtime to start out game one.
You know, absolutely here. These teams have been playing so well against each other, but Blaze currently on the offensive, currently with the 2 goals, going to put it in, but Demas going to be pushed to the side. I still think this one's going to go the way of Blaze.
Yeah, definitely could after that little comeback there. Can they find one here? They've got some good pressure for the moment. This ball's still in Lightspeed zone. Rio gonna bang it down, but Nathan was sitting there waiting. J-Tron now taking control. It's a 2-on-2. J-Tron gonna flick it up. This ball gonna drop down. Opportunity there. Can't quite connect. Sprinkle gonna send it off to the side there. Demas up high as Nathan sends this one down. J-Tron gonna take control of Flame Intruder. They're gonna take this one, gonna send it up high, try to stay with it. flip reset. Gonna try to get it down. Can't quite find it though. Sprinkle gonna bang it down. Opportunity. Nathan trying to find the redirect, but Demas with not a lot of boost able to get that one out. As Jatron taking it down, trying to flick it by Flame Intruder. He's forced to use up his boost and take that one as Jatron. A little bit of a boost still here. This Blaze gonna be starved there. Sprinkle gonna find that boost. Able to keep him in the corner for the moment. But this one popped just a little bit wide. Rio not quite able to get back to that one. As Blaze, two members stuck in that corner. Sprinkle is there. This one fired off the backboard. Nathan, good luck. Say your prayers, and he is gonna have him answer. That one goes off the post there. Lightspeed almost found it in as they're starting to really get on the attack here. Grebsy trying to fire one through.
Yeah, no, again, eating my own words here. As I said, Blaze was in control. Lightspeed has shown me I was wrong. They have taken over this entire overtime here together as Blaze are just trying to get it out with Rio putting it slightly high, a double on the backboard into the goal.
Rio, what a great shot here. Nathan makes an amazing save with not a lot of boost, but Rio over the top, down and in. Lightspeed in OT, take game one.
Yeah, this is, both teams are playing very well right now. You know, it's been back and forth. There's no way to know who is going to come out on top with this. This matchup could very easily go to a game 5. I feel it on this one specifically. You know, we see Lightspeed. They have, you know, their 4 goals. They had, you know, was that 11 saves to their 9 shots versus 3 saves for Blaze, and that was just enough for the difference there.
Yeah, that 11-3 save differential is crazy despite the shots. So it definitely goes to show that Lightspeed, well, I guess Blaze has put on some good opportunities. Lightspeed, they just put on some quantity, and it ended up working there with a great finish in game number 1. And now, Grebsy, as we head into game 2, do you think Blaze needs to change anything up too drastically to try to bring this one back?
I'm not really seeing anything they're doing that I could comment on as, you know, a novice person myself here, but just watching, you know, they're playing well with each other and they're getting their touches and they're making passes, but it's just not enough as Sprinkle gonna take this in over 2 of the defenders.
Yeah, he's gonna put it in the back of the net, and Sprinkle just putting on a clinic, a little fake, a little flip reset, a little dunk on top of their heads. And you know, Sprinkle, again, he is the one player that's really stepping up for Blaze right now. And Grubsy, sometimes you need that in these matches. You know, it's a win or go home here in the play-ins. You know, if you can't find a win, your season is over, and you need someone that's gonna step up and perform well.
Absolutely, and it's so hard. Like, you can't force that stepping up, right? Like, it just happens naturally within the game. And Sprinkle is here showing that he's got it. He is the current dominant player on the field against all other 5 players. He is just firing on all cylinders right now. He's got Flame Intruder helping him out as a very solid teammate here. I think just the 2 of them together are very difficult for Lightspeed to find defense against.
Definitely so. Is this one dropping down? Nathan trying to find it, but Demas able to get back just in time to push that one away. As this one, an open net opportunity, and Flame Intruder just going to roll it in. I think some demos open up some space there.
A whole bunch of demos coming up here by Blaze. And yeah, as you said, just opening up space and an open goal for, who was that, Lightspeed? Or not Lightspeed, Flame Intruder to walk that in.
Yeah. So 2-0 there, and yeah, it looked like a little bit of a double commit, and then the demo on the 3rd just opened up that space, and Blaze was able to put it through as they find themselves up 2-0 here, trying to tie this series up here. Send this to game number 3 at 1 apiece. Sprinkle send this one back. It's dropping down. Nathan, dangerous ball. Gonna find just enough of a touch as Demas. He's taking control now. Gonna flick it by 1, trying to get it by a 2nd here. 50 comes through. The Blaze gonna take this one. Taking some slow control over the top of 1. It's Nathan. Nathan trying to take it down, trying to demo Rio. Instead, gonna find a bump. Pops out of the midfield. Lightspeed gonna clear it down, forcing Sprinkle to go back all by himself here. Gonna try to flick it up. Got his boost stolen, but it's gonna get it by a 2nd for a moment. As Demas finds that one, trying to 50 it through. They're by 3. The net is open. They just gotta drive it home, and Nathan takes it all the way down.
It's a great play here. He gets it through all 3 defenders on Lightspeed here and makes the hardest goal in Rocket League. The open net puts it right in.
Yeah, that is the most difficult one there for sure. At that time, he's able to walk it down and put it in the back of the net. So good on Nathan there. And Blaze, they really found some pressure And Lightspeed, Grebsy, I feel like they've just been overcommitting so much in this game.
I agree. I think Lightspeed's trying to force things to happen as Flame Intruder from midfield putting that in over Demus, I believe that was, or yeah, I believe it was Demus.
Yeah, it looks like it was. Flame Intruder just a nice shot in Demus, no boost to work with. Up spot to be in as that one finds the back of the net, and man, that's just a tough one to watch there for them. But I mean, Blaze on their end, they're just kind of rolling right now. Everything is going their way.
It's very smooth for them indeed, and as you said, I think Lightspeed is just I don't want to say trying too hard. I don't think that's the right way to do it, but they're not playing calm. In that they're getting caught out, they're getting doubled on, or they're double committing. They're just not playing well with each other, and Blaze just has all the confidence here and all the time in the world for this match.
What they do is another demo comes through. Sprinkle's gonna put it home. Another one for him. Finds the back of the net. And Blaze, they are just working the demo to perfection.
And it's tough, you know, if it's in your head, you know, you're watching out for that demo. It's part of the psychology of the game. You know, if you got someone who's very strong at it, it's very hard to watch the ball and avoid demos at the exact same time as Demus off the goal, not putting it in. But it is psychology, though. You know, you get those demos start early, and they're hard to avoid.
Yeah, they definitely are there. And we've seen Blaze using those demos there to result in a couple of goals in this one. And we talked about it. Definitely some big bodies here on both these teams finding these demos. They don't mess around with those. And Blaze a 5-0 here. This game number 2, looking to tie this one up. Is that one? Oh my goodness, a great read, but not quite ready as more demos rain down on the pitch. It is just a hail of fire on the pitch right now. Some more demos come through. A minute 30. This one drops down, but a great little passing play. Dima's gonna find that one in. Great little touch right there.
Yeah, great pass off the wall there from Jtron down to Demus again. The little give and go there, and Lightspeed attempting to do what they can here to come back, but it's 1-5 with a minute and a half left. Hard to do.
Yeah, it is very tough. Some might even say impossible, but you never know what can happen, I guess, in Nemesis here, and especially in the postseason. This one flicked off the backboard. 2 attackers commit for Lightspeed, but Demus with a great read. As Blaze keeps it in. Another slight double commit from Jtron. Is this one going back towards Blaze's own net, almost own goal on the redirect. No one from Blaze with much boost to work with. Trying to grab some pads. This one's out in the midfield. Flame Intruder. Good luck there. He makes an amazing save with only 12 boost to his name. As Blaze again gonna triple commit on that one though. As Lightspeed, they're really trying again off the backboard. Nathan trying to get to it. Here comes Demus. He's gonna put it in, and the boost starvation, it pays off.
You know, it's not over until it's over, and we see Lightspeed here putting everything they have into this. We got Blaze just kind of stuck in goal because they couldn't go anywhere with all the shots that were coming back to back to back to back, and one of them finally went in.
Yeah, and Lightspeed really here, Grebsy, in the last like 30-40 seconds, they've really started putting on some great pressure. And you know, even if they can't find 3 more goals here in the final 40 seconds, they definitely have found something to kind of give them some confidence heading into the next game.
Absolutely, completely different team. It's feeling like where Lightspeed is just not connecting with each other. I don't know if Blaze did anything different here, but they have reconnected with each other. They're finding each other. They're making plays. They're making passes. And Lightspeed needs to re-answer this here coming up into the next game if they want to stay in this.
They definitely do. Trying to find one more. Demus is there. Follow-up attempt from Rio. They're trying to send the house right now. We're down to the final 15 seconds, but might just be a little bit too late. Is Blaze going to clear this one out? Oh my goodness, look at that pinch. Demus with an insane save. Wow, denying the highlight reel play with a highlight play of his own. But unfortunately for him, not going to matter too much as this game is over. Finding one more Flame Intruder with a 0-second dagger.
A little bit of psychology there right at the end, you know, just the and one. You know, we've already won it, but let's get one more. And this is down to Lightspeed here. They need to step this up. Blaze has very much stepped up their game, and Lightspeed needs to answer.
Yeah, definitely so there. And well, we're gonna have to find out if they can do so. I mean, what do you want to see heading into this next game, Grebsy, from Lightspeed to kind of bring this one back?
They're just missing the team plays. You know, they've got great challenges. They're doing great 50s, but they're not doing it cohesively together. So that's where they need to pick this up is make those same plays, but have their second be there for them. If they can start doing that, then you're going to have Blaze looking much more scared than they currently are.
Yeah, definitely so. We're gonna have to see if they can do that, as we're gonna be heading into a game number 3 here, and this one is so important. I mean, both these teams had. I mean, I feel like for me, Grebsy, I feel like Blaze has just the slight edge from how they performed in this last game, and they kept game 1 close. Lightspeed didn't really keep this last game close, but you never know what can happen heading into game 3. And we're gonna have to see if Blaze can keep up that same sort of aggression. It can be very hard to do, especially with the pressure. I mean, I guess it's probably not feeling too much pressure at this point, but the pressure of the postseason.
Yeah, absolutely, and I agree. While Blaze does appear to have the upper hand here, it is still so close to call that it could be anybody's game, with Rio trying to put that on goal. Like, I honestly, if you ask me now, I still cannot tell you which team I think is going to win overall here.
Definitely, it's close between these teams. We're gonna have to see who is gonna squeak it out and who is gonna move on to the playoffs here. This is the finale of the Rival League play-in tournament. Lightspeed versus Blaze, both 1-1 in this series. Blaze trying to make it back-to-back, trying to put themselves on series point. This Flame Intruder trying to find the musty there, didn't quite find what he was looking for. Gonna try to leave it for his teammate maybe, but a little bit of miscommunication allows Demas to pass it to Rio off the backboard there. Jtron coming through on the follow, but Flame Intruder denies him away. It's still floating there, and Demas turns around and puts it in. Lightspeed on top.
That was only a matter of time here. You saw it, that almost triple miscommunication by Blaze from midfield. No one was covering where they needed to be. They were all stuck together, and Lightspeed here just taking advantage of it and putting it in.
Yeah, Lightspeed. Again, they've capitalized on a couple mistakes, and they might capitalize on one more. Demas sending it in 2-0 real quick.
As I said, there's no way to know who is going to win this. Every game is different here, and Lightspeed stepping up real fast with just barely a minute past. Lightspeed showing they're still in this.
Yeah, definitely so. They're not out of it by any means, and they're carrying the momentum, I think, from the final seconds of that last game. Even though they got the 0 seconds scored on them, they had some good momentum. As Nathan gonna slot this one perfectly placed, and man, Grebsy, these players are shooting the lights out.
It's absolutely, and this is just a good shot here under Demas from the save. Rio not able to get there, just on the right side of the goal where he needed to put it for it to go in.
Yeah, and that's just beautifully done right there by Blaze as they try to bring it back. And oh my goodness, look at that redirect just off the backboard. Demas is going to make the save, as that one was almost just a highlight reel play. Instead, we're still going to be all tied up here. Or, excuse me, not tied up here. Lightspeed going to be on top 2-1, tied up in the series, but not in this game. Is a nice touch over the top. This one floated towards the net. It's going to go off the post, and Lightspeed not quite ready for that one. This one sent back in. Rio throwing this one high off the backboard. Lightspeed trying to keep this pressure going. Demas over the top of one. Flame Intruder trying to get it out, looking to stay with it. Gonna 50 with Jtron, keeping this ball up high. Rio gonna be the one up to this one, gonna beat out Sprinkle, sending it towards the backboard. Nathan only one with boost, can't quite find the connection there. Flame Intruder gonna have to get that one after picking up that corner. This one popped into the ceiling. Nathan gonna send this one down. Rio is up. Nathan over the top of him. Jtron on that one, gonna clear it out there. And Blaze almost caught off guard, but not quite able to do so, as we're approaching halfway. Grebsy and Blaze still find themselves down by 1.
Yeah, but they are on the attack here. As much as Lightspeed is trying to put it in their goal, I feel like Blaze has the slight upper hand here going into the second half of this match. That said, Blaze or Lightspeed right here trying to put one in goal, not able to find it. If Blaze wants to come back here, they're going to need the control and the speed to make it go in just like that.
Oh my goodness, Sprinkle, another perfectly placed shot. Flame Intruder sends it out. Sprinkle, look at this angle, and Jtron, everything he could do, he tried to cut the angle down. But I mean, what are you going to do against perfect placement and speed right there? As that one finds the back of the net. Blaze able to tie this one up here, 2-2. Can they take the lead over the top of one? Demas gonna bump Sprinkle away from that one. It's Jtron Gonna get 50 by 2 Blaze attackers. This one's out in the midfield. Little touch pass down, but just a little too fast for Flame Intruder Rio. Going for the pinch. Able to send it down into the Blaze zone. This one pass across. Could be dangerous. Flame Intruder trying to flip out to a J-Tron off the backboard. Can't find the touch. Demas coming in. Taking it off the backboard. Looking for the double tap. Finds the dunk, but Nathan and company are going to 50 that one out. And great defense again. Blaze, it seems like after the first little bit there, Grebsy have really locked in on the defensive end.
Yeah, absolutely. And as much as the ball is still on their side of the field, I think they are controlling this so far. There have been some good shots by Lightspeed, but Blaze has been there the entire time with Rio up. Nathan again on the defense is there. They're making great saves. They're making great plays, and it's going to go in their favor eventually.
Definitely will if they can keep this pressure up. As this ball still dangerous towards the backboard. Opportunity for a shot. Follow coming through, but denied away. As Lightspeed just starving the boost. J-Tron gonna keep this one up high. Here comes Demas off the backboard, but he's gonna get shut down as J-Tron keeping the pressure in. Again off the backboard. Here comes Rio. It's off the post. He can't find it in. Demas though turns it around. Bottom left.
Demas showing why he is first in shooting percentage overall here for this this league. From the left side, a nice cut in and just able to find the left side of that goal.
Yeah, just able to sneak it in. We talked about it. Grebsy, the pressure is just too much for Lightspeed. They were doing a good job, or too much for Blaze, excuse me. Lightspeed is doing a great job of keeping that pressure on, and eventually Blaze just cracked, and Lightspeed has retaken their lead. As we're into the final 40 seconds of game number 3. Who's going to put themselves one win away from the playoffs? This ball popped down. Flame Intruder with a good touch, but he's going to be demoed for his efforts. This one popping up high. Demas taking control. J-Tron able to send it down. J-Tron looking to find the dunk. Oh my goodness, he dunks it on his head.
A crazy dunk from the side here. Able to put it in. That's a insane read from the wall even. And just Lightspeed taking game number 3, and they're running away with it right now.
Yeah, they're really making it their own after it got tied up. Can they hold on for the final 30 seconds? Put themselves one win away. J-Tron up there. Gonna find a touch. Able to keep that one up high. Flame Intruder off the sidewall looking for the redirect. Can't find it. Nathan trying to go underneath. He can't connect. This one, a huge touch towards the net. It's a dangerous ball. It's gonna go in. Oh my goodness, Demas, what a redirect.
I don't even know how he did this from that angle, but that's an incredible play right there, you know, just a little bit, able to pop it through and put it right on, like an incredible play.
Oh my goodness, I mean, that was just insane, an insane shot right there from Demas to find the back of the net. And like we said, these players are just shooting the lights out as Rio is going to sneak another one. And now it's a 6-2 margin for Lightspeed this time.
Lightspeed has picked up their game absolutely here, and Blaze needs to start playing a little bit faster if they want to keep up with them, because Lightspeed is running away with this match.
Yeah, Lightspeed, they have definitely shown up here after this game was tied 2-2. 4 unanswered from them, and well, there's going to be an answer. Flame Intruder is going to find an answer, but it might be a little bit too late, I'd say.
I would agree with you with, you know, no miracles notwithstanding here. I think 8 seconds is a bit too short for 3 goals to happen, but I've eaten my own words before, and I would love to do so now.
I mean, if we saw that, that'd be an all-time moment here. We'll have to see is the final second going to tick away, and that's not going to do it there, as Lightspeed, they are going to come through with this Game 3 victory, and now 1 win away from the playoffs, 1 win away from a redemption here, as Sprinkle going to find 1 more for the road, and well, that's some momentum there for Blaze.
Absolutely, and I agree. And Blaze definitely, you know, they got these last 2 goals in right at the last minute here, but I still think Lightspeed are going to be the ones who are going to carry this one away. That's where I'm throwing my hat in for here for game number 4 coming up, or game number 3, 4.
Yeah, it'll be game number 4 coming up next. Yeah, Lightspeed up 2-1 in this game, or in this series, excuse me. And I mean, look at that performance. Look at those shots. More than double Lightspeed did to Blaze. 16-7 Grebsy. And I mean, the demos working out. J-Tron with 5 demos, of course, just putting in a demo clinic. And, you know, now they find themselves 1 win away from a date with Galaxy.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, that entire game was in Lightspeed's favor. They had the ball in their control on Blaze's half of the field for more than half of that match. And the numbers show it. You know, they had the control there.
Yeah, definitely so here. As I mean, it's gonna be interesting. What do you need to see from Blaze here, Grebsy, as we try to get into game number 4 shortly.
Blaze needs to be challenging Lightspeed a little bit faster. I'm finding that while they are there making their defensive plays, they're a little last minute. They're after Lightspeed's already made their attempt on a shot. So if they want to bring this back, they need to start stopping them before they can make those shots.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that. I would agree with that for sure. And I mean, Lightspeed, they just had so much aggression, it seemed like, in that game number 3. And well, we're going to have to see if they can keep it going in a game number 4. Always spicy to go to Forbidden Temple. We'll see if we can get our first game 5 of the night. That's what we're looking for here, is we're getting a little bit of a server reset, so bear with us there. But I mean, on the other end, Lightspeed, they really just what do they got to do? What do you need to see from them to lock this one down?
Keep the pressure going, you know. They're on top as far as speed goes. They're not overcommitting. They're playing very smart, and if they just keep exactly what they're doing going, I think they can run away with this this 4th match and not need to go into a game 5. Their teamwork is together. Their play style is working. They're covering each other. It's just very smooth all over.
Yeah, definitely. So it looked very solid for them. But yeah, we'll have to see as I think we're all good here to get it going, but it looks like
It's looking like it, yeah.
okay, I think we're all good. They wanna remake it real quick. We'll remake it one more time here.
One more, all right.
We'll get it all sorted. A little bit of ping issues on that lobby too, but it happens sometimes. But we'll work it through. But I mean, Grebsy, this is just such a crucial game for Blaze here heading into this game. And I mean, the pressure though, being down 1-2 in the series is definitely going to be on them here.
Absolutely. And if Blaze want to stay in this, I think they need to step up their aggression. I think they need to find some more demos, try to throw Lightspeed off their game. They're working too smoothly right now, and the more Blaze can do to disrupt what they're trying to do, the better time Blaze is going to have. So really looking for maybe some more bumps, more demos, just coming out of Blaze here.
Yeah, definitely. So we could definitely see some. We will have to find out here as got him back in. Gonna test it out real quick and see if we're looking all good here. And then we should be able to get into this one very shortly here. So, alrighty. But yeah, it's gonna be a spicy one in game 4 here. Heading up in just a second here as
Everyone left.
I think they want one more here. You know, that's the struggle. We're playing server roulette right now, Grebsy. Trying to find a good server. That's on me. Should have got the map correct the last time, and we'd be all good. But you know, I'm just getting too excited getting into these matchups. You know, I was just ready to go. I pressed the ready button. I was ready to get into the next one, get to Forbidden Temple, but alas, I didn't have it on Forbidden Temple, so we had to get it there. We had to get it there.
Yeah. And you know, you just got to pay off the Epic Games servers, people. You know.
Yeah.
You got to get the primary. You know, you have to get the preferred server status, and then you get it works every time. No problem.
Sweet. Alrighty. Well, then we will get them. It looks like they're all good.
Looks good. Looks good.
We'll get them in. Let's get them all joined up. Best of luck. All is good. The ping is good. The match is good. Hopefully this game will be good here as we're heading into game number 4. Forbidden Temple. Lightspeed is leading here 2-1 in the series, but can Blaze battle back? Postseason lives are on the line here, Grebsy, as you know, we talked about it, but this is your season right here. You have to win this game right here to force a game 5 for Blaze.
Absolutely, and it is now or never, as you said. Blaze has been playing very well. We've seen Sprinkle and Flame Intruder playing with each other very well, and Sprinkle's going to bring it all the way down the field and put that in. A great shot.
Yeah, and that one, just a huge 50, and Sprinkle just catching Rio out there. Rio just a little bit too far up. No one behind him. Demas was trying to get back, but instead it's Sprinkle. And I mean, Rebsy, what more can we say about Sprinkle's performance? I feel like since game 1, Sprinkle has just been finding the great answers that Blaze has needed.
Absolutely. And what I was trying to say there on that last one even is Flame Intruder and Sprinkle, as well as they've been working together, they have not really been incorporating Nathan into the plays as often as they could. And I think that might be where they're lacking here against Lightspeed, whereas all three Lightspeed players are involved in almost every play that's happening. So they just need to get all three of them working together if Blaze wants to continue winning this. And they've already got the upper hand right now, so they just need to keep it going.
Definitely so, and that's a great way to start out this game number 4. But Lightspeed, their offense has been very potent. Can they battle back here? This one out in the corner, firing it across. A little bit too far for Jtron. Sprinkle gonna get that one out for a moment. As Demas sets this one up, still a lot of boost to work with, trying to fire this one around. Instead, it's gonna be heading back towards Lightspeed zone. Up is 1 there. As Rio gonna send this one down. Jtron trying to find this 50, looking to stay with it. Nathan cleared out for a moment, but Rio sends it across only as far as Flame Intruder. Sprinkle banging this one down. Not a lot of boost. Demas can't quite connect, and that one, he's gonna make him pay. Sprinkle finds another.
That's another great play here by almost Flame Intruder and Sprinkle, but Sprinkle sets himself up here and able to get it past all 3 of Lightspeed's defenders and slot that right into the goal.
And that's just a huge play, and not a lot of boost on that one either, as they're gonna find it in the back of the net. Is that one gonna be flung across, almost finding its way through? This one gonna be sent down. Lightspeed taking it back to their own corner. Demas taking this one up, can't quite find the follow there. Flame Intruder off the backboard, dangerous ball. Jtron can't connect, but his teammates gonna help him out there. This one's still hanging around the corners. Demo coming through. Sprinkle able to keep it in. Rio looking to take control, trying to find a good 50 here. Finds one, but Nathan is there, cut off by Demas. Opportunity. That one not quite gonna go. Sprinkle not gonna get to that one. His 50's coming through. This ball's still a little bit dangerous for Blaze. This popped up, no one with boost. It's gonna be Demas first, passing it down. What a dime for Jtron. Oh, you can't quite get to it, but good look there. As wait a minute, I'm gonna flick this one in the net. Rio taking it around the Doomsy.
Rio, a little bit of a doomsday here, and Lightspeed need to do this if they want to stay in it. Right now, Blaze, all the control, all the pressure, they got the game going for them, and they are looking to make this a game 5 if Blaze can possibly continue to win here.
Definitely, they're trying to, but Lightspeed not going to be so quick to let that happen. This one off the ceiling. Sprinkle trying to stay with this one. It's Rio looking across. Jtron is there, taking his time, flicking it off the backboard, trying to find another. That one just gonna be touched out. Rio, a little bit of a double commit. The net is open. Blaze just gotta try to get it going, but not enough boost, not enough positioning to capitalize on Lightspeed's overcommit. This one sent in off the backboard, gonna be flicked up high. Flame Intruder finding one touch, sending it down. Lightspeed able to get this one up. Rio and Jtron both go. This one sent off the backboard. Dangerous ball. Sprinkle can't connect. Neither can Jtron. As he side flips away. Demas there. Jtron with a demo. Opened up a little bit of space. Dangerous ball. Rio's up again off the backboard. Jtron still finding that one through, but no one quite ready for Lightspeed there. As Blaze gonna clear it down, but they hit some good pressure right there. As a demo comes through. Wait a minute. Sprinkle shooting it off the corner. It's not gonna go. It's just off the post. That one could have been a huge 3-1 lead, but instead, this one pinched down towards the net, and Rio's gonna put it in.
That is a 2-2 tie right there by Rio, off an amazing aggression here. Just happened to catch Blaze on the back foot. I was about to say Blaze up 2-1 early, and they looked like they were just kind of sitting and not really trying to score anymore, but just keep the game safe for themselves, and that kind of bit them in the butt here in the end.
Yeah, definitely so. You can't play complacent here in the postseason. You got to be attacking at all times, especially with a team so aggressive like Lightspeed that we saw. They played so fast in that last game, able to win that game, scoring 6 goals. Oh my goodness, that is a huge pop from Rio. Huge flip reset. This one dropping down. Nathan gonna send this one up high. Blaze gonna have to try to find an answer here. Will we see overtime here, or can Blaze force the game 5? This one, Nathan off the corner there, gonna be sent down. Sprinkle trying to get this one. It's sent to the corner. Flame Intruder being chased there. This one is sent back down. The minute remaining. Demas towards the net. 2 Blaze defenders are going to attack, but Flame Intruder gets it by 2 of Lightspeed. This one out of the midfield. Control. Demas going to cut it off on Sprinkle there. As the time is ticking, Blaze got to be the one to answer. Lightspeed could send themselves to the playoffs right here with a win. As this one, oh no, a dangerous touch. It's floating, it's in. Calamity for Lightspeed again.
You hate to see it with 37 seconds left. An attempted pop back to mid for his own team, and it just goes all the way back into his own goal off the top bar. Very unfortunate.
Oh no, for Lightspeed, could it be another catastrophic moment that leads to their downfall? Or can they battle through this one? We talked about it on their last matchup on Monday. They left the ball up with 0 seconds and ended up losing the series, and now an unfortunate touch allows Blaze to take the lead. Can Lightspeed answer back to force OT? This one popped up in the midfield. Here comes Rio looking for the shot. It's going to go a little bit wide. This one, Sprinkle, able to send it down only as far as Jtron. Jtron gonna get it by 2. Flame Intruder gonna clear it out though. The seconds are ticking away. Lightspeed gotta make one more touch, but that one gonna be put in by Flame Intruder, and he wants game 5.
That's going to seal the deal right there for Blaze, I believe. And as you said, we are going to game 5 here in our third match of the night. Third matchup of the night. And Blaze, 4th. I'm really good at counting. Blaze showing that they won it here. You know, they've not yet given up.
They have not. And one more for the road. Sprinkle. Yes, sir. And wow, how the tables can turn that quickly, Grebsy. I mean, I think there was like 30 seconds left, and all of a sudden, from 2-2 to 5-2.
It's incredible how fast that just changed for 3 goals there with 30 seconds left, as you said. Blaze coming out real strong and just taking it away. You know, I said they were sitting pretty and they were sitting safe, and I was wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong about that one for sure, as they have forced a game 5. And Grebsy, I mean, I don't want to have to bring it up again, but I mean, Lightspeed, they were up against the Chimeras, about to go 2-0 in the series. Misplay just leads to heartbreak at 0 seconds, and this one, they had a chance. They weren't necessarily winning, they were tied. Unfortunate touch leads to an own goal there, and now it gives Blaze another chance. And, you know, I don't want to say it, but it's got to be in their heads.
Oh, absolutely, and you know Blaze is happy about this. You know, they're sitting pretty with themselves, and as much as you can try to not think about it for Lightspeed, it's going to be in your head. So they need to come out real strong here and make this game theirs if Lightspeed wants to win it. Otherwise, I think Blaze might walk away here.
Yeah, Blaze, can they clutch up in another game 5? They beat Vortex on Wednesday to win that one and head to this matchup right here. Lightspeed looking to clutch up themselves here in a game number 5. Who has got the ice in their veins? Who will clutch up for their team? As huge mistakes on the midfield. This ball high up for Blaze, an opportunity, but Demas able to get back. And Grebsy, this is so important for both these two teams to come out with the first goal. The last couple games have been so back and forth. It seems like whoever comes out first usually has a great opportunity to win the game.
Yeah, I think you are correct there. I think it's who's ever been able to score first has, in the end, ended up winning these games. That said, Rio trying to find an open goal, not able to put it in there. Blaze are playing very well with each other right now. They've stepped it up, and they are finding Lightspeed just slightly awkward here. So I'm thinking this one might go the way of Blaze, but I don't want to cast or curse it.
Yeah, definitely. So Blaze definitely got to have the momentum on their side after that last victory. But it's all a whole new ball game in game 5 here. A little bit of a double commit comes through from Blaze, but that one gonna go around the defender. Nathan slots it home.
Nathan, a great shot from the outside here. You have both Flame Intruder and Sprinkle in the corner, but he commits and just gets it past Demas and the other 2 defenders there. A great shot.
Yeah, that was perfectly placed, and Blaze keeping up their pressure here in game number 5. Can they close it off, or will Lightspeed answer back? Their offense has been so potent, but again, I think it's so mental right now for Lightspeed. They've got to mentally forget that happened, forget the mistakes from the past, and come out strong here in this game 5. As they've double committing again, some panic possibly ensuing. Rio can find a touch off the backboard. Demas, he finds another. Is that one rolling down? Rio gonna find a 50. This one pops up. Jtron with an opportunity, sending that one towards the net, but clear to the corner. Only so far, but a good double touch from Flame Intruder. Have to keep that one away. As Rio sends this one down. Demas, hard off the backboard. Sprinkle awkward. This one opportunity. Rio can't quite get it down though. As Jtron trying to find this pressure. He's rolling in. Flame Intruder gonna send this one out. Rolling back now. Rio gonna be dunked out. This ball into the corner. As Demas trying to stick with this one. Sent across. Flame Intruder is there. He's sniping it by the defense.
It's another great goal by the Blaze here, and including last match, had just 5 unanswered goals in a row from Blaze. You know Lightspeed has to be feeling this. You know, they've had the shots on goal, they've had the pressure, but it's not been controlled. Blaze has been in control of this match the entire way.
Yeah, they really have here in this game number 5. Lightspeed, how do they answer back? They need to find some of these plays. They've looked so good at times, but then just look so out of sorts at others. And they've got to find their controlled play style here. As this one sent down, Sprinkle with an absolute laser off the backboard. It still popped up high, dangerous ball, but no one from Blaze ready to challenge. Happy to take it slow, but that was almost their demise in the last game. Grebzy, they got up to an early 2-0 lead as we pass halfway, and they kind of sat back and waited, and that's how Lightspeed was able to come back.
It's hard not to do that, right? Like, you know, you're up 2-0, half the game left. Statistically speaking, you should be fine on this. You know, you play it safe, you play it smart, but you can't let that happen, because if you start doing that, then the other team will get their own momentum back, and it'll turn it around on you. So you have to keep the pressure 100% of the time going.
Definitely so, and Blaze, they're trying to keep the pressure, but right now it's in Lightspeed's control. A demo comes through, Jtron off the backboard, huge miss comes through, Flame Intruder dunk down, it's dropping, opportunity again off the backboard. That's a tough ball to read, they can't find it, and Jtron's gonna come through, and Lightspeed is on the board.
We're looking like we were just in the last match as well here. You know, we had Blaze up 2-0, and Lightspeed having their answer real fast here. 2 minutes left. This could go either way.
Yeah, they are not out of it yet here in game number 5. Lightspeed able to get on the board, but do they have what it takes to fully tie this one up? Nathan off the backboard, he can't find the touch, dangerous ball, and Demas puts it bottom left. We're tied at 2.
This is a great spot. This is probably the only spot he could score on this goal. We had Nathan, or was it Sprinkle, coming across the goal all the way there. Just that left side is where he could score, and he did it.
He's able to put it in a minute 48, all tied up at 2 apiece. Playoffs on the line for both these two teams. Next goal is going to be a massive one here for both these teams. Lightspeed again, high off the backboard. Blaze not quite ready to go, and Jtron makes him pay. Bottom right, he takes the lead for Lightspeed.
And here we are again, Lightspeed showing the pressure, showing that they still want it, and they've got the skills. They're here, and Blaze unable to rebuttal here against these 3 goals in a row for them. This is going in Lightspeed's favor right now.
And looks like there was a little bit of a backflip from Flame Intruder, and that allowed Lightspeed to retake this lead here. Blaze, do they have another answer in them? As this one, a minute 30, Demas off the ceiling, dropping it down. This one gonna be sent out a long way, but Rio flipping back, able to get to that one. This one pinched down right to Demas though, was able to send it up off the corner. Demas finds a touch, gonna get it by 1, but this one's sent back. Jtron gonna take control. He's going to pick up that boost, take it to the ceiling, over the top of 1, can't quite find another, but Demas, he's going to send it down. Flame Intruder was waiting though. Jtron takes him out of commission, a little touch pass down, and it's going to go in. Rio takes another goal for Lightspeed.
This is the great 3-person team play here. We get Jtron with the bump. We've not seen Blaze using bumps or demos really that much at all, and Lightspeed going to take this in their favor here and put them up 4-2.
4-2 now. With a minute remaining, Blaze, their season on the line. It's Sprinkle again. He puts it in, and only down by 1.
There's the return from Blaze, showing that they're still in this. I think that was a total of 3 seconds there between those 2 goals. And a 4-3. This could. I still don't know who's going to win this.
I couldn't tell you either, as every time Grebzy, Blaze needed an answer, it's been Sprinkle. He puts in another big goal. But can they find another one? 50 seconds remaining in this game number 5. Win or go home. Blaze sending this one down. It's dropping. It's dangerous. It's going to be pinched out, though, as Lightspeed trying to stay on the attack here. Flame Intruder over the top of 1. He's over the top of a couple. Able to send it down, but not a lot of boost to work with. He's going to take it up. The boost doesn't spawn, though. Flipping it out by 1. Sprinkle trying to get to it. But it's sent down. 30 seconds remaining. Demas towards the net. Oh, it's saved off the post just in time. He's able to keep his team alive here, but they got to get on offense. They got to get going with 20 seconds remaining. Nathan sending it down. Demas, he's going to take control. Blaze might have one more shot at this. Demas playing time, getting it by 1. Looking at 50 a second. Is sprinkled by him. Can they put this one through? It's going to be pinched a long way. And they might have one more attack here. Can they get it going? Or will Lightspeed end it off? Double commit comes through. Rio, He can't get it. They're over 1, trying to keep it up. It's popped up in the midfield. Flame Intruder to Nathan off the backboard. Demas makes the save. The ball's still floating there to the corner. Demas, it's going to keep up. Can Blaze take it all the way around? This one to the ground. It's over. Lightspeed survives the final seconds.
A good win there by Lightspeed, not letting that ball stay up and finding the ground. It is very difficult when you come down to that 0 seconds. The ground is the most difficult part of the field to hit sometimes, and showing there with Blaze almost making a comeback. They were there all the way, just not able to score it, and we have Lightspeed here with the winners overall.
Yeah, Lightspeed gonna find some redemption there, and they do make the playoffs after everything. It was a crazy series there, and Blaze, they did the best they could to make it happen, but I mean, Grubsy just enough for Lightspeed to hold on and win in game 5.
Absolutely, and that was an amazing series played by both teams. I honestly did. There was no favor through all of that. They were both teams were on it. There was no knowing who was going to come away with a win here, and Lightspeed was just able to, on this last match at the very end, make it happen for themselves, and they get to go on and play Galaxy here, coming up the #1 seed. If they keep playing like that, then Galaxy might be in trouble.
Yeah, they very well could be, but congratulations to them. We got to keep things moving, folks, as that matchup went a little bit long, but we've got the final matchup of the night coming up in just a couple minutes here. We have got Origin taking on Warhawks. It is going to be a good one in the Prospect League final matchup of the play-in tournament coming up next. We'll be back in the booth one final time with Mr. Mallow coming up shortly, so make sure you guys stick around, and we'll see you guys in a few.
can't be moved. I never look back. They start creeping in, but I'm leaving them in the past. Don't tell me that I'm dreaming.
This mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any
All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back after that crazy last matchup. It went to game 5. It was spicy in the rival league. Lightspeed moving on, and now we get to head to the prospect league, which has been pretty crazy all season long as well. I'm Rockerman, back one more time to end off the play-in tournament, pulling the quintuple duty here tonight, but we're pushing through. We're going to survive the last one, and hopefully these guys are going to give us some good content. Mallow in the booth with me as well. Mallow, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great, Rucker man. I watched that series, that previous series with Lightspeed and Blaze, and oh man, that was such a great series. And I'm hoping we're about to see some more good Rocket League coming here right up.
Yeah, definitely. So it should be a spicy one. Quick shout out before we talk about this matchup. Shout out to ID Cades for subscribing for 1 month. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support as always. And yeah, let's quickly look at this bracket, Mallow. I'll pull it up on screen for everyone to take a look at, but we'll move pretty quickly since we're running a little behind through it. But you guys can see the bracket here on screen now. The play-in tournament has produced some spicy results so far.
Oh yes, it has. The Warhawks winning on Wednesday, or sorry, losing on Wednesday to Faded winning and going to the playoffs to play the Bandits, and Origin losing to, or sorry, winning against Velocity. Jesus Christ, my head. It's been a long night, Rocker man. But Origin winning against Velocity, sending Velocity packing for the season, and here we are now. Warhawks Origin to face the Banshees.
Yeah, the winner
One
is
of them two.
Yeah, the winner is going to face off against the Banshees. We got them in the lobby, ready to roll here. We'll talk a little bit about these teams as this one gets moving. But Mallow, who are you looking for in this one to try to make something happen?
Oh man, you know what? Did you say ask like the player? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Either player or team. Who do you think is going to take this one? I guess.
Oh, I got you. You know, I'm not going to be biased against for the Origin team here, but you know they've been really on a tear. But you can't count the Warhawks out. They've been doing a really good job this play-ins, and despite losing, I believe it was Monday. It's or maybe it was winning. Like I said, it's been a long night. My brain's hurting. So, but anyway, I could see Origin winning this, but it's going to be tough. They're going to have a tough time.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because the Warhawks, we saw them. They played it solid, but just not quite solid enough to get that one through, as they lost on Monday, but they're going to have to try to battle it back. As we got everyone on the pitch here. Last call for predictions here to get them in, as Warhawks in the maroon, the light red here, with Dukes, Ninja Assassin, and Powerful Pink Pony. Then Origin in the blue tonight here. Air Sweeney, Parallax, and Jaegers. And definitely some solid players. I see Jaegers has opted for the Battle Bus in this game number 1, Mallow. A very bold strategy right there. Is this one dropping down and the Battle Bus going to find a big 50?
Yeah, he wants to be big this time, so he's going big. He doesn't want to go home, so he's going big. I think that's his mentality for this, and I don't blame him for that. We know a couple of bigger vehicle drivers ourselves with Jolly Roger's on Genesis, so it proves to be effective. So I see with Jaegers, that's going to be definitely someone to watch for here.
Yeah, definitely so. Is he's gonna want to watch out for. And I was a big car lover myself at one point, using the Ford F-150. Still love the Ford F-150. Great car. Won a championship in it after switching to it in season 4. That was one of my favorite moments in Nemesis for sure. And we're gonna have to see if Jaegers in this battle bus can put in some work here, as we're into game number 1. Winner is gonna move on. Loser's gonna go home, and there is that battle bus. Jaeger strikes it home.
Man, good shot there by Jaegers. Nice little touch by Parallax. I know he wanted to actually do more with that, but either way, it worked out for him, and he got an assist for it. Great job there, Jaegers, to follow up on that.
Yeah, just a huge play. And Jaegers, he's been such a big goal scorer this season for Origin. I believe he was at 1.14 goals per game in the regular season, and we saw him pop off in the last one. It's been interesting for me as the GM of this Origin squad. Is you got Sweeney, who's a back-to-back MVP, and he's kind of adapted as a captain, take the back seat as this one will be fired in. Powerful Pink Pony is going to strike for Warhawks.
Oh man, two people in goal right there too. Nice demo there to I believe it was Parallax opening up that goal, and Jaegers and Sweeney was just not ready for it.
Yeah, and that one, just a great follow-up there. And now if there's someone to watch out for, it's got to be on Warhawks. It's Powerful Pink Pony.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not just because of the name, but because of what he can do on the pitch. So, seeing where's the defense?
I'm not sure, Mallow. Looks like they vacated the net there. Oh, I think Sweeney might get a little bump on him.
Yeah, it looked like that. But yeah, no, he's all over the pitch, going for an assist there, doing a great job. And so, yeah, it's more than just a name. He's a force to be reckoned with on the field.
Yeah, definitely so. Formerly known as Awuji on this one, trying to take it down. Going to find a flip reset over the top of one, but Parallax can make the touch. And Origin, after striking up with that early goal here, found themselves down. A little bit of a double click comes through. Powerful Pink Pony going to come send this one back. Sweeney, he can't quite find that touch. A dangerous ball. It's floating up in the midfield. They can't put it in, though. The Warhawks, they double commit. Can't find it. This one's sent back in. And Parallax going to bang it down. Jaegers off the sidewall. Powerful Pink Pony off the backboard. Dangerous ball. Parallax going to try to send this one in just a little high. Sweeney now trying to turn it around. Parallax gets the bump. Here comes Jaegers looking for it again off the backboard. Sweeney trying to keep it down and in. Parallax now turning. Going to be 15 away. The Warhawks, their defense, somehow Mallow, they survive right there.
Wow. Yeah, what a series right there. And the Warhawks able to get that defense going. What a great job there. Now they need to go on the offense and get a goal here.
They're trying to send it back down, but Parallax going to clear it. The net is open from the Warhawks. Actually, there's one back now. If we get that one off to the side. But Jaegers try to pop this one. Not a lot of boost to work with coming off the ceiling. Trying to send it down. Bouncing it off the ground. Dangerous ball there. As that one touches off the corner. Origin really putting on this pressure. Parallax sending this one in. But it's cleared out. Jaegers going to find some boost. Clanging it towards the net. Going to be saved away by Dukes. As the Warhawks just putting a stop on the offense from Origin. And trying to counter it back. Sweeney can't quite find that touch. Parallax banging this one down to send towards the backboard. Ninja Assassin trying to get this one. It's up high. Can't find the touch. It's going to roll in. Powerful Pink Pony squeaks it by.
Oh man, such a tough read for defense right there. You're trying to go for the ball. It looks like Sweeney barely missed the ball there. I don't know if he was trying to demo Powerful Pink Pony there or hit the ball or what, but just that's one thing we see a lot with Origin, especially in the first part of the series, Rockerman, is that their rotations and defense is pretty lackluster.
Yeah, and another one going to find the back of the net there. Dukes going to get that one in the goal, but Ninja Assassin just takes it over Jaegers. Wasn't quite the best read over top of Parallax, and the Dukes comes in, slams it home, and the Warhawks, after dropping down early, Mallow, they have really found the offensive answer.
Yeah, they really have. Now Origin just go. We got 28 seconds left here. Origin just needs to go ahead and see if they can at least get one goal. Wow. Jaegers versus Powerful Pink Pony. Powerful Pink Pony wins.
Yeah, that's just a huge dunk. The battle bus just not quite strong enough there as he slams it in, and Warhawks really putting a hurting on Origin here in this one after going down one early, but they've gotten 5 unanswered. Maybe looking for a 6th here. It's Parallax. He's going to find that touch. And he was so close to almost being tied there earlier. The Warhawks had great defense. They turned it into offense. This one fired towards the net. Ninja Assassin. Going to find that one. It's sent down by Duke. Sweeney. Cross to the side. Parallax. Going to touch this one up to the ceiling there. That one pinched down, and it's going to touch the ground. And Warhawks, a very solid game 1 showing from them.
Yeah, it really was. So now you look at the Origin, and you got to think, what do we need to do here to? Oh, looks like Jaegers is going to go into business here. He's probably switching his car. But if you're Origin, you have to pick up that communication, pick up not doing the double commits, and also start going for demos and bumps, just like what you did to get here. So. Looking at the shots, 7 shots to it looks like 7 shots was the total there. So like they were doing the same amount of shots, just couldn't get anything to happen. So to bring up, opportunities, you got to go for those bumps and demos.
Yeah, definitely so, and we'll have to see if they can do that. I know Parallax has been big into the bumps and demos, been around Nemesis since, I believe, way back in Season 1, if not a very long time. So we've got a lot of veterans here in this matchup, and Parallax, if there's one person that knows how to find some bumps and demos, it's him. But can they find it here in this one? They're going to have to make it happen here as we're into Game 2 on Urban Central. Can Origin bring it back here? Or will the Warhawks take a 2-0 series lead? This one sent down now. Powerful Pink Pony. Gonna clear to the corner. Sweeney can't quite find that touch. Neither can the Warhawks. Ninja Assassin sends one towards the net. Bumps come through on the other end. Sweeney's gonna send it down. He just gotta put it in the open net, and he's gonna send it in. Origin strikes first.
Hopefully, no one told him the goal was wide open, because I know if I was told that, I would have whiffed it and it would have just went off the edge there. So, good patience and concentration there by Sweeney to knock that in, and 1-0, 4:40 left.
And I did hear Sweeney was playing under the weather tonight, so trying to channel his best Michael Jordan impression. See if he can have a flu game here. He's going to put that one in and give Origin the lead here in Game 2. But can they keep it going here? Will the Warhawks fight back? It's Dukes. Shoots one towards the net. Jaegers, he's caught out by that one. Dukes just sends it right by him.
Oh man, I looked away for just a second because I was trying to grab some water because my throat is crazy from all this casting tonight with you. But yeah, he just got called out there, and that's not what you want to see if you're an Origin fan.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what happened with the Jaegers there. Maybe just wasn't expecting that powerful of a shot there, as that one just didn't quite go. Here comes Parallax looking for the angle. It's going to bounce off Ninja Assassin just enough. Here comes Sweeney trying to send it back down. He keeps it in the corner. As Jaegers pops this one up, Parallax not a lot of boost. Able to get one touch as it bounces back. Sweeney not quite where he wants to be there. Is Powerful Pink Pony going to find a 50. Jaegers off the corner. Sweeney going to find a pop around one, but Ninja Assassin coming through, throwing it off the backboard. Trying to bump Parallax there. They can't find it. This one sent off, and Sweeney's going to come through, sniping the upper 90.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass there by Parallax, and I think he might have been. Oh no, okay, that was Powerful Pink Pony. Was that Jaegers flying across the screen there?
It looked like it. I think he was trying to get the redirect.
Well, it's a good thing Jaegers missed if that was him.
Yeah, pre-jump Jaegers, always looking for a redirect there. You can always count on it. And that time, it kind of works out there for Origin as Sweeney finds another one to his name here, trying to will his team, the captain, trying to will his team to a victory here to move on to the playoffs, to face off against their division rivals, the Banshees. They still got a long way to go in this series. This one's sent back to the corner. Jaegers gonna find one touch on this one. It's gonna pop up and look for another. Gets it by one. Sweeney and Parallax thought about going for that one. Gonna wait back. Parallax maybe would have cleared off to the side. This one, a little fake comes through. Jaegers is there, gonna find a 50. He's gonna send it down, but it's just off the side there. Jaegers, he's still up though, trying to drop it down. It's floating. Parallax trying to take it underneath. Good idea, but not able to make it happen as Ninja Assassin thought about this one. Pinched off towards the net. Powerful Pink Pony can make the touch. This one heading back. Jaegers gonna send that one down. Sweeney tried to get around to it, but demoed for his efforts as Jaegers sends it back in. Gonna be blocked up there. Parallax dropping this one down in the midfield. Sweeney sending this one into the corner. This one popping up here. Try to snag that boost, but the powerful pink pony is going to take care of that one. As Jaeger sends it to the corner here, going to find a touch, dropping it down, looking for a teammate perhaps, but Sweeney trying to get by it. A flick comes through. Parallax, got to watch out here. This one is going to be sent way too high for anyone on Warhawks to really put it towards the net. As Parallax pops it out, not a lot of boost, trying to find that 50. And right now, Mello, as we passed the halfway point, Origin's had a couple opportunities. Warhawks have almost had a couple of counters here as they're back on the attack.
Yeah, and but the Origin overall is definitely. Never mind. I was going to say Origin has been overall still though they have been looking a lot better than they were in game 1. We're 220 now, 2-2, nice little pass there. Powerful pink pony able to shoot it into the right side of the goal, just barely able to squeak it by there.
And Parallax didn't have a lot of boost. Just looks like he needed to go just a little bit quicker there to try to get that one out. Is he going to find a pop here off the ceiling? Could be a great opportunity, but instead controlled by powerful pink pony. Really get that one out as a demo. He's going to open up a little bit of space for Warhawks, but not too much as Jaeger's going to take it over the top. He's sending it down. Can he put it towards the net? Ninja Assassin back in time to get that one away as Parallax is trying to harass there. Sweeney coming through. Is it going to go on? Not quite, because that one just a little bit wide. But Jaeger set this one up. Parallax going to be a little bit too quick for him to handle his dukes and try to leave that boost for a teammate as he sends this one across, looking for someone, but it's going to allow Origin to keep the aggression here. They slam it off the backboard. Pink Pony finds one touch, but it's only so far. And he's going to find a great redirect, but Sweeney is back waiting as this one 50 comes through. Parallax taking this one up and trying to find a pinch, sending it down over the top of Ninja Assassin. Could be an opportunity for a turn here. So that one is going to be blocked up and blocked away. Now Warhawks on the attack. This one popped up. Sweeney left alone. Dukes off the back. We're trying to find a double tap. Almost was able to knock that one down. Give his team the lead right back, but not going to happen. Is this one sent across in the midfield? Jaeger's going to bang it in. As a huge miss comes through. Opportunity, but Jaeger's going to put it over his own teammate. Trying to find the pass. Thought there was one more defender to beat. There was, but I'm not sure if they would have got to it, Mallow.
No, I don't think so. And that was a good demo there by Jaegers too. I think it pretty much opened it up wide open there. And
whoa!
Oh, as we say that, it's wide open right now, and Air Sweeney able to get it into the goal. 3-2 with 54 left.
Yeah, speaking of the wide open net, Ninja Assassin maybe thought a teammate was there. He's gonna allow Air Sweeney to get the hat trick, and Origin retakes the lead, trying to tie this series up. You don't want to call this game must win, but in a best of 5 with your season on the line, it's as close as it can get to not go down 2-0. This one, Origin now going to find themselves in the lead, looking for another one. Jaeger's shooting it towards the net, being blocked off, and going to be sent down. Air Sweeney be forced to race back. So he's trying to send it around one, but Ninja Assassin is there off the backboard. Dangerous ball. Jaegers has to get up. He can't find the touch, and powerful thing Pony puts in another.
Oh man, I know Jaegers is kicking himself for that one, because that was an easy ball to touch. I feel maybe a little hard to read at first, but I think being in prospect, you can regain yourself and be able to read that ball, I would think. So unfortunate there, but we're tied 3-3 with about 30 seconds remaining.
Tied up again. Jaeger's trying to get some redemption, trying to cook it by Pink Pony, but Pink Pony able to stick with it. Gonna flick it by another. Sweeney sending that one towards net. Dukes has to make the touch. It's off the ceiling. Could be a dangerous ball, but Ninja Assassin gonna find one, gonna find two. Sweeney left back there, trying to take control. He's gonna find it. Ninja Assassin gets in the way. Dukes. This one popped up. Parallax gonna clang it down. Final seconds of regulation. Will we see OT? Will we see something in the final 5 seconds here? This one off to the corner. Sweeney popping this one up high. Could be an opportunity for Origin, but that one's gonna touch the ground, Mallow, and we're heading overtime in game 2.
Oh yeah, this is the type of game I figured we were going to see here. This back and forth, OTs galore. I think this is a great start to this series, and well, game 2, but great start to this series, and I suspect we're going to see some more of this, Rocker Man.
You very well may, but early to see it. Origin needs to come up with a clutch win here to try to keep this series close. You do not want to have to try to pull a reverse sweep with your postseason lives on the line. As Jaegers is trying to get to this one. Gonna be an awkward ball to read as it's dropping down. Sweeney gonna help him out. The Warhawks able to keep this one in. It's floating high. Parallax gonna make a touch, clearing it down. Sweeney trying to get out to it, not gonna be able to. As Parallax sending it across. Dukes wanted to go for that one instead. He's gonna try to hunt down. He finds a demo. Where's his ball going? Powerful Pink Pony again. Dukes is harassing. Parallax trying to get to it. He does. He gets it out. Jaegers, can he turn it down? No, that's a tough angle to try to find the turn on. And Ninja Assassin's gonna go through that one. Big 50 in Origin's corner. Jaeger spawns right there. Parallax able to send it down. Not able to find that touch though. Jaegers finds one. Powerful pink pony up in the midfield. Here comes Ninja Assassin looking for the shot. It's toward the net, but Jaegers gonna make it clear. And Mallow, this overtime has been chaotic. It seems like Origin is hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, they are, and they're running on fumes when it comes to boost here. They need to start grabbing some small pads when they can. Oh, there's some bumps in the goal. Powerful pink pony there.
Yeah, the bumps just coming through. This one just pops up high. Jaeger's no boot to work with. Ninja Assassin just throws it on, and Parallax is getting harassed by the pink pony. They would have put it in, and Warhawks in overtime take the 2-0 series lead, and they are 1 win away from the playoffs.
As an Origin fan and as an Origin player, you do not want to be in this position right now because everything is now on the line. You have to win or be gone, and I do not envy their position. I think I've been in that position a couple of times in the play-ins and playoffs, and it's not fun. So they just need to, in my opinion, I think they just need to pick up the bumps and demos, just like how the pink pony there, which by the way he is powerful, which is why he was able to do that. And get some dubs in here so that way they can continue the series and possibly reverse sweep.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. They have to find one at a time. The match was so close for them, but not quite meant to be. But yeah, I've also been in many a series trying to reverse sweep. Done a couple reverse sweeps. Been reverse swept before. Been swept in the playoffs. Unfortunately, I've had it all, Mallow. So really, in this one, you gotta lock in though. It's to get that reverse sweep. You gotta come out with this one. You gotta get the first goal. You gotta put the pressure all out in Game 3, in my opinion. And that's how you're going to win Game 3. You got to put the pressure on the other team, come out big early and, take that win. And then, things can start to shift in your favor after that.
Oh, yeah, most certainly. And, here we are starting with Game 3. We're going to have to see a little bit of a different Origin here if they want to see a W for this game in particular.
Yeah, definitely so. Let's see if they can make it happen as Jaegers firing this one off the backboard. Relax going to make the touch and send it to the corner. As this one sent down. Going to find a touch there. This one going to be cleared down. Powerful pink pony in the corner. Dukes popping this one out of the midfield. With a 50 comes through. Opportunity now as this one sent off the backboard. In the corner, Parallax looking to take this one out, but not going to be able to as it's sent down. Be an opportunity for Warhawks, but instead it's going to be sent down. In the corner, powerful pink pony. Going to find one touch. This one shot to a net. Looking for a bump, but not quite. Going to find it there. It's Parallax sending this one in. Dangerous ball. Here comes Sweeney looking for the shot, but Ninja Assassin back just in time, Melon.
Yeah, just in time. And oh no, the goal's open. And Ninja Assassin on the counter, able to just get a wide open goal there.
Yeah, that one just gonna be banged out in Origin. Nowhere to be found right there in that one is. It's just sent all the way back and they just got caught out in the counterattack, and that is not the way you want to start out Game 3.
No, absolutely not. It's still early, so, don't let it get to you, but this is where you need to really start stepping it up and do what your game plan is to get back into position to, get into a potential game-winning situation.
Definitely so, Jaegers. Gonna send this one off the backboard. Parallax trying to drop down a huge demo. He's gonna open up some space. Sweeney's gonna put it in, and there's those demos you were talking about.
That's exactly what I was waiting to see, and finally we see it there. Great job there by Jaegers with the demo. Parallax a little bit off, but it was still a good attempt. But Sweeney there to clean it up and get a goal. Now we're tied, 3:34 remaining.
3:34 Origin able to bring it right back. Let's see if they can keep it going and try to take a lead in this game number 3 here. Gonna force a Forbidden Temple as the double commit comes through off the corner. Parallax thought about it, gonna play patient. Cleared to the corner. Gonna allow Jaegers to take this one. Not a lot of boost, but he's gonna find Parallax. He's doinking it towards the net. Ninja Assassin can't make the touch. Dukes gonna bail him out in the corner though. As Sweeney sets this one up high. Dangerous ball, but Ninja Assassin clears it down. Dukes can't connect. This one into the corner. Dangerous ball. That one would be not just off. Gonna be saved away. Jaegers off the corner, looking to get out to that one. Can't find it. Dukes off the backboard. Parallax trying to get up to Ninja Assassin. Gonna find a 50. As this one be sent off to the side. Sweeney gonna try to win that one, but powerful pink pony with a touch. Jaegers has to doink it to the side, and he does just in time. as Parallax sends it down. Ninja Assassin, though, waiting on the sidewall for it. He's able to clear it away. Dukes gonna take some control. Sweeney now sending it down. Ninja Assassin again on that sidewall, finding it. Parallax towards the net. Powerful Pink Pony looking to take control, taking it up. He's able to send it down. Ninja Assassin's waiting. Flip reset comes through. Gonna go just a little bit off, but Dukes is coming through. Jaegers and company gonna 50 that one away, but Ninja Assassin banging it towards the net. It's gotta be Sweeney. Get it back. He does just in time to save it away, but Mallow, as we're just a little bit past halfway, Warhawks have definitely had some good pressure, and they may have some more. Parallax, no boost, they're able to clear it off to the corner.
Yeah, some really good pressure right now by the Warhawks, and oh, there's a demo there by Dukes. Nobody in the net, and Powerful Pink Pony just touches it just lightly so it goes in.
Yeah, just enough there, and the demo massive for the Warhawks here as they're up 2-1 and catching Origin. Not expecting that demo. They're trying to put the aggression on here, but now they really have to turn the aggression on with 156 remaining. Looking for their sake to try to get one quickly. Sweeney just able to get it off to the side. Parallax now. This one dropping down Jaegers. They have to clear it back in the midfield. Jaegers again sending it down. Dukes looking to take control. Not a lot of boost. Jaegers was trying to get to that one, but he's being harassed. This one sent off to the side. Jaegers to Sweeney, sending it down. May have caught Ninja Assassin just out there, and he's gonna own goal. Sweeney's gonna get the goal, and calamity for the Warhawks.
Oh man, I know Ninja Assassin's kicking himself right now. That going backwards too. That's a tough way to get scored on, is to put it in yourself, trying to get in position to try and clear it out. And now we're tied 2-2, 1 minute 35.
It's never over till it's over. In Origin, they'll take whatever they can get here. Try to reverse sweep the Warhawks and make it into the playoffs. This one sent back down here. Powerful Pink Pony looking for the redirect. Jaegers going to put it down. A huge demo comes through. Parallax and Jaegers, not a lot of boost. Trying to flick it over. Parallax finds a touch, but Jaegers going to clear it down. It's Ninja Assassin all alone. Going to find the touch this time. This one off the backboard. Jaegers going to turn it and put it in to give Origin the lead.
Jaeger's doing it all himself this time. Just catching it off of Ninja Assassin, just barely touching it so it goes in. Luckily, if that was me, I know I would have freaked out a little bit and may have accidentally hit it to the side. But good job there by Jaegers. 3-2, 1 minute 9 remaining.
Yeah, huge goal from Mr. Jaegers. He is the goal scorer for this Origin squad, as he is looking for another one, but Powerful Pink Pony denies it away. A minute remaining now. Sweeney off the backboard. Opportunity. Jaegers making the turn. This ball is up. Powerful Pink Pony going to clear it off to the side, looking for the double tap. Going to find it and clang it out. What's going to allow Sweeney to take control, taking it slow. The demo comes again. Parallax this time, the one with the demo. As it's sent back down. Powerful Pink Pony with a good touch over the top of another dangerous ball dropping down. Jaegers going to find the clear out. This one, Parallax going to pop it up. Ninja Assassin hanging out there. This one popped to 5. Powerful Pink Pony cleared it out. Sweeney got to get up to this one. 30 seconds now. Rainey shoots it towards the net, but Dukes just enough to find that 50. Can the Warhawks tie it up with time remaining? Only 20 seconds. This one, awkward ball. Sweeney trying to bail him out, but here comes Ninja Assassin for the shot. He puts it in, and they are going to tie it up with seconds remaining.
Oh man, I don't know. Oh, there's Parallax. Parallax. I was trying to see where he was at there, but that's just unfortunate. Just unable to get a 50 there from the shot, and here we're tied up. 16 seconds left.
Yeah, heartbreaking for Origin there. Just got a little bit lost on the defensive end, but can they battle back here yet again, or will the Warhawks be moving on the playoffs? This one popped up, dangerous ball. Final seconds of regulation. Will we see OT? Sweeney trying to keep this one up. Can he take it the distance? Not a lot of boost. That one actually going to be popped up in the corner. Could be a dangerous ball here for the Warhawks. It's still hanging around in their corner, and it's going to touch the ground. And Mallow, overtime in Game 3. Origin season on the line. They need this goal next.
Oh yes, they do, and I know the Warhawks were breathing a sigh of relief right there, because that could have been really bad. But Warhawks, they're doing really well this series, and now Origin, they got to do something right now, otherwise their season's over.
Yeah, they got to score this next goal. If Origin scores this next goal, we're moving to Game 4, and their season stays alive. If it's the Warhawks, that one's saved away. Their season, Origin season, is over, and the Warhawks are moving on to the playoffs. As a double commit comes down,
oh no,
an open net, and that's gonna do it. The Pink Pony, too powerful. They sweep Origin and move on to the playoffs.
Oh man, and I think there was end up being a Rule 1 in there in the corner by the other two. So unfortunate there. for Origin. Congrats to the Warhawks sweeping Origin here, and now they're going to go and face the Banshees in the playoffs.
Yeah, and well played by the Warhawks. They did just enough in that series, pulling out the sweep and taking down Origin. And I mean, they just played well, just enough to do it. I mean, Origin, now they had their opportunities, but couldn't quite capitalize. And the Warhawks, they took advantage of pretty much every mistake that Origin made.
Yeah, absolutely. And they were ruthless with the demos and bumps there. That really opened up a lot of opportunities, and that's what you're going to have to do against the Banshees too. So they need to carry this momentum in a couple of weeks to face them, and it's going to be a great series.
Yeah, definitely should be a spicy one to watch out for. Congratulations to the Warhawks. Going to move on to the playoffs as the 8 seed. And, well, that's going to wrap it up here. Quick shout out here to Grebsy, gifting out 10 subs in chat. Much love to the goated caster from the booth earlier. Thank you, Grebsy, for gifting 10 subs. But yeah, that is going to do it for the play-in tournament tonight. We appreciate everyone hanging out. We do have a break next week for Independence Day, so we got a little bit of a lull until the playoffs, but that's going to allow everyone to schedule it up, give them some time to prep, and then first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks, Mal. I mean, there is a lot of good storylines to look forward to.
Oh yeah, there really are, and I'll throw this out there just because I know it firsthand. You got Genesis who had two forfeited wins on their last week, so we haven't had a match in the league since for like a month. That's what's going to happen there. So that's a good storyline in itself. But you got all these storylines with Ignite coming back again as the ninth seed, looking to make a run with the Wisps in novice. Then we got the Godfathers and who was that? Vengaza.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's going to be another great series. And then you have all of the others in the other leagues as well as those in Titan and Novice that I didn't mention.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be spicy. That is for sure. We appreciate everyone hanging out here with us tonight. A lot of great matches, but we will be back in 2 weeks. Not this upcoming Monday, but the Monday after that. We got the first round of the playoffs. A lot of spicy matches. We're on the best of sevens now. It is where things really go down here, where legends are made. Who will become the winners in the season 10 of Nemesis, the last one before the full reset? Who is going to come out on top? We got a lot to be determined, so make sure you guys hit the follow button. Make sure you guys stick around, and yeah, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We appreciate everyone hanging with us, and we will see you guys in, well, about 2 weeks. Hopefully you guys have a good night and take care.